Bully Gang, what is going on? What is going on? You are tuned into the season 3 finale. We are waiting for the family to get here, and I'm going to be making some plates, but we do have our display plate already made. We got garlic mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes, peas, and meatloaf. So, we got a little bit of everything. Let me bring it in a little bit closer so y'all can see it. Hit the like button, support the channel, so that y'all can see. We got our meatloaf right here, peas, and we have some potatoes. And then what I do with the extra sauce that I have, put it on the table so if anybody wants to add any extra sauce. But there we go. We got some food. Who eating this? Okay, so I am gonna make some plates, and we're waiting for the family to show up. And we're gonna sit down, we're gonna eat, we're gonna chit chat, and all that good stuff. Woo! Okay, we went earlier today. Make sure y'all check it out. And I'm making the little one a plate. Let me put a little bit of this Dave's plate. Put a little extra on hers. And see what she got to say. Okay. I got some food here. Let me get these plates. I'll make plates for the family. So I'm gonna make everybody's plate. Get out of the way. Okay, so I am making all the plates over here. We got meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and peas. You know, we have to keep it real classy for the season finale. some more meatloaf coming up here, coming up here. I'm gonna make one more plate. Hey, how are you doing outdoors? Yeah, we got the food right here, and I'm just making a couple more plates. The family is on the way. They is not here though yet, but they are on the way. Actually, like this one better. Do it this way. Yes. But I'm almost ready, y'all, and I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna top it up. Okay. Get my water. Okay, so y'all see what we got going on here, and I'm gonna pull up the chat, my tablet over here. We got meatloaf, mashed potatoes, a little bit of peas. Hey, Hawk, how are you doing? How are you doing? Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and peas. So we got a little bit of everything. We eating good here, and I have some extra sauce over here. Let me see what I'm gonna drink. How's everybody's day today? I know one thing. I'm ready to sit down. You don't see me okay? Let me know how the view is. Let me know. Whew. I'm ready to sit down and to get to chilling. Okay. Let's go up the chat over here. Let's see what it's looking like. Let's see what it's looking like. You know when you go to a restaurant and people are late, so you wait to like order your food and then you wait to like start eating? That will not happen here. I am going to eat. I'm not waiting on nobody. And I don't feel bad because I need to be able to eat when I want. Okay. We got 9 people in the building. Y'all make sure y'all tap the like button and tune into the YouTube channel. Let's see what's going on with the view. Good enough. Let's see if I can pull the chat up. I am doing good. I'm doing good. I feel like today's been a hectic day. And thank you so much, Hog. And we already know outdoors. You put the food away. You ain't playing. Okay. As soon as I sit down, I get a text message. As soon as I sit down. It never fails. One thing I do not like is how my tablecloth is a little bit crooked. Y'all, I don't be playing. Out of here. Okay. It's good enough. So yeah, that's what we're eating on. You know, when you go out to eat somewhere and you see meatloaf is on the menu, you get kind of pretty excited. And I'll say, I feel like meatloaf, I never had like a really, really terrible one. So I would say like also with meatloaf, I don't feel like they be messing up a lot. But if you have ever had meatloaf and it's been nasty, let me know in the chat. So we're gonna pray. Hey, what's going on, Felton? Okay, you guys are gonna see me looking down. That's because my phone is far away and I'm looking down at the chat. Thank you so much, 2020. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, support the channel. This is a season 3 finale. We have had 3 seasons, duh. We've had 3 seasons, and this season is gonna end at 215 episodes. Each episode is a different concept. Mm. Each episode, different concept. We talk about food all the time over here. We're always doing something with food. And I use, it was like I think it was an organic beef. Ground beef. I used ground beef. Oh, you know what I got the other day? I got some ground lamb. What do you guys think I should do with that? I mean, I got some ground lamb. Mmm. Okay, so one time I went to the butcher in Oregon. Hey, what's up? Yo, this is Ava over here. Ava can walk. I don't know what's going on, Ava. Why you didn't use your crutches? Why you're not on the boot? Why are you doing this? Ava has a boot on her foot. She's being dramatic right now, y'all. I made her some meatloaf too. Oh my god, okay. I fixed the camera. It's like crooked. Let me fix this now. Ava, you want to say hi? You want another napkin? Oh, she doesn't have her boot on. That's why. But Ava hurt herself in gymnastics. It's been a long situation. It's like in the middle of April. This is when she hurt herself. She got crutches, a cast. They took the cast off the other day and they gave her a walking boot. She's not all the way comfortable with the boot yet, so she's still using the crutches. But yes, Hawk, she got hurt at gymnastics. But I would say this, Ava is not going to give up. And even though she's hurt, we've still been going to practice. And what she does is she'll be like working out, she'll be conditioning. Like she is very, very determined to do gymnastics and school. And so I just be trying to support in any way I can. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's been a long process, right, Ava? Yes, it is meatloaf, son. Yes, it is. We got meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and peas here. It's very simple comfort food. Yeah. That was too big of a bite. And let me mmm. I had cereal today. I think that was it. I'm very hungry. But you know how you cook sometimes? And sometimes like you be like turned off when the food gets done, you don't even want it no more. That's not what's happening here. So for the meatloaf glaze, I mixed together ketchup, brown sugar, and Worcestershire sauce. So delicious. And what I do, I bake this in the oven for like an hour, uncovered the whole time. And then I took it out and I put a thin layer of the glaze on top, put it back in the oven, took a probably for like 10 minutes at 350, took it out, put more of the glaze on top and put it back in the oven. And what that does is it makes it to where the glaze gets like really tacky. I do the same thing, or like tacky and like it sticks to it. I do the same thing when I do my barbecue wings. I put one layer on of barbecue sauce, and I take it out, put it back in, and I put more in there, put it back in the oven. So it's processed. And I just said, where the people at? And on the way. My sister called me. I'm probably not here yet. And y'all, Gigi was just up here. We talked about McDonald's being 21 and up in Fairfax, Virginia. She was just up here. But Toya called me probably like 30 minutes ago. Maybe like an hour. And she said she's gonna be on. She's coming. So, but I don't know where they at yet. Hey, was it 450? How are you doing? She said, girl, meatloaf and peas, yes. Yes, that's true. Or they can just pop it in the microwave. I do have a food cover, but I only have one. Oh my goodness. As we were talking about them here, they are coming. You know what's funny? Every time I pull up here without my family, y'all be mad at me. Hey, Cece. Hey, Toy, I'm just asking about you. Kiki not coming? But Kiki was here in the last live stream. Y'all tuned in to that one. She had a jigger rolling.
Where's Ava?
In the room. Did we ever find out about the Alaska Black Pyramid? I did look up the thing that you sent me. Oh, she has your outfit on that you got her too. I did look up what you sent me, but I didn't, do a deep dive. After I said drum roll.
Hey, but I know you see me. You like it? That's messed up.
You ain't big. Oh.
I made sure it wasn't chocolate.
We got a cake for our season finale. Thanks, Sawyer. A 4-layer white cake. Now it's a party. It's a party. It's a party. We got our cake right
I
here.
like your outfit, Ava.
Oh, thank you for it.
Ava's mad at me because I made her eat real human food.
Oh, thank God.
Can I be done?
I made Ava eat real food, and you guys can see.
Thank God.
This is not no nasty food. This is like regular food.
This my plate?
I don't even believe it.
It's gonna be my plate for now.
Yeah. If you want me to put it in my microwave, I will. Let me see
Okay.
this one.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm gonna check the bathroom too.
Oh, I gotta go check the thing on here. I gotta check.
good, Ava. Y'all see her face? Oh, y'all can't really see her that much.
I ain't gonna lie, I was
It's good.
I had to calm myself.
You want a napkin?
I was.
I don't even believe you ate all those peas or the mashed potatoes. Did you really eat it all? Okay, I'm gonna do my lunch and deal with you later.
Mommy, you can give me more. Now, I'll stop eating.
Oh, okay. I don't want to do this with you right now, okay?
Mommy.
Go the other way. Hey Angela Hurt, how are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? We are in the season finale, and I gotta readjust it so I can get Toy in here. Kiki is not gonna come. Unc said he's gonna try to show up. It is summertime in Alaska. A lot of stuff be going on. He does a lot of like he does racing. He told you about his hot rods when he was here. He's serious about that. He ain't playing no games. And yes, Wuzzy, you spelled it right. What's the offer the aliens food? Maybe they'll come. Yeah, so you guys can see that I do feed Ava. She is not. What was that noise? Oh, that's your phone?
Yeah.
She is not starving or anything. I do be feeding her. She just don't like what I be feeding her sometimes. She want to eat kid food.
Sure do.
And I'm glad Toy here to back me up. Because Ava would make you think she was starving at home. Or
I know. She make it seem like I starved her.
Toya has so much food at her house.
And I cook meals, and she talking about
We cook in our family
She's
for real. And Ava, one day, it made me so mad. She went over to Toya's house and she was like, I don't want nothing to eat. And I was like, what? She was like, but I want Wendy's. I said, Ava, you need to be like, let me make sure I get in there, everybody. Is Toya over there? I'm moving to try to get Toya. But yeah, Ava be making it sound like we be starving her and she ain't got no food at home. We ain't got no money. You making it sound real bad. Okay, I think I got Toya. We'll see when she sits back down. And Angela heard last night I was prepping out and I talked about the brown gravy. I grew up with a ketchup-based sauce for my meatloaf, and so that's what I'm used to. I don't do the brown gravy. I'm just used to kind of like the ketchup. But I feel like I make a lot of things with gravy all the time, you know. But I like the ketchup sauce. What sauce do you guys put on your meatloaf? Let me know something. And what you said, I have never thought of that. Angel sounds good. And then I've seen people do it with the brown gravy, and then what they'll do, they'll put a little bit of the gravy on the mashed potatoes. But I like the ketchup glaze. Okay. Hawk said ketchup and barbecue sauce. I have had it with barbecue sauce. Oh, what I was gonna tell you guys. There's this butcher in Oregon that I used to live by. And they have this thing called a bacon bomb, which we're probably gonna have to make here. It had like barbecue sauce in the middle, and then it was ground beef, right? And the whole thing was wrapped in bacon. And so when you baked it, the bacon was crispy, and then you get that barbecue sauce in the inside. It was so good. So good. Now that I'm talking about it, I want that. And I want to make my buffalo blue cheese meatloaf for you guys. This recipe actually won me an entry in Taste at Home magazine. Hey lady, what's going on? What's it said? My mom does ketchup too and peas and mashed potatoes just like that. I was thinking about doing peas and carrots, but I just love how classic this is. You know what I'm saying? And lady, let's see what she got to say. Hey, just letting you know, not feeling well. Well, I hope that you feel better. Pain and relaxing again in the clouds. And also, why you alone for Sunday dinner? No Niecy Poo, neighbor, and hope you donate some of the food. Look, it's funny that you said that lady because Tori just popped up. But said he might come through if he has time. Kiki, I don't know what's happening with her, but she was here in the last live stream. Okay, we got Toy over here, and then we got G Honda in the building. G Honda, what's going on? Shout out to G Honda. G Honda always come through. I can tell he got the notifications turned on. Every time I go live, he comes through, and I try my best to do the same when I see that he's live. Even if I can't stay for the whole thing, I try my best to at least stop by. Yeah, and Jihan, you know that. You already know that. We're not even gonna go through this about these onions with you, okay? You know we love onions over here. And then, hey Nisha, how are you? Nisha, I put spaghetti sauce sometimes in my meatloaf. Meatloaf. That makes sense. It's still like a red sauce.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And lady with the foodie with the game time 4.
Yeah. Yeah, you know me?
Mm. I have all the recipes written down,
It's so weird how it does that.
and I'm gonna post them. I mix ketchup, brown sugar, and Worcestershire sauce
Did you
together.
hear anything back from Demick?
And it
Did you hear anything back from Demick?
And Toy came through with the cake. Toy came through with the cake. She got a 4-layer white cake. Now we're gonna have to give this to the kids around the neighborhood. Cause ain't no way we eating this. And y'all know how Toy get down. She eat 2 bites and be done. So I'm on my own with it. Toy, do you like meatloaf? What you think? Oh, they said, hey, Toy sis, how you been, love? How's life treating you? Toy doing good. Shopping till she drop. Every time I go in Toy's house, she's unpacking the bag. I be like, Toy, I feel like this is deja vu. Because we be having the same moment. I go into Toy's house, and she's unpacking the bag.
Yeah, there's Memorial Day.
Every day.
Well, we should see them. Well, stop telling on me, Kiki. That's funny because Titi, you did say that. You said, I remember, I forgot what day you said that.
I
I bet you would come back with a bag and unpacking, and then that same day you see me with a bag and I was
And
unpacking.
then Joy tried to hide it one day. She tried to hide it. I said, don't hide it. I know you went and bought something today. You went and bought something that you don't need probably. And Jihan said he makes A1 and Sweet Baby Ray's on meatloaf.
I'm not.
Sounds good.
You just accused me the other day.
Thank you so much, lady. Always looking out for the chef. Always looking out for
I
the
said
chef.
you accused me the other day.
But I love meatloaf.
Is this the same sauce that's on there?
Yeah, it's the same sauce.
It's good.
That was some extra. Oh, and lady said we cooking tomorrow for Memorial. I don't know, y'all.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did.
Let me tell y'all what's going on. We bought a grill, and me and Toya are working on getting our outdoor setup together. The thing is, this is going to be our first time grilling in a long time because we've had the whole winter. I don't don't know if I want to go live the first time I grill. I might just do a video and release it to y'all on Memorial Day because we got to get the kinks out, right, Joy?
I gotta sit on the couch for a second.
We gotta get the kinks out. So, I think we're gonna grill or we might cook at home. We're gonna see. Yes, lady, I bought a grill yesterday and it's purple.
Yeah.
Foodie gang. Yes, we got a grill. Toy got some camping chairs. We're trying to get a cooler. We have one table, but we got to get some more. So the outdoor setup is coming together. I don't know if this is gonna be ready by tomorrow. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know. Like you said, let's get our barbecue in the oven. Okay. So y'all would like to see me cook something tomorrow.
Told you what?
Y'all want some cooking content. I don't know, man. I'm nervous because I haven't grilled in months. So I'm nervous. But lady said shove it in the oven and do the first grill live so we can see too. We go through it with you. Y'all gonna be talking about me?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be talking about me? And then I gotta figure out like how I'm gonna set it all up, where am I gonna put the phone so that y'all can see everything. So I got, but they just mowed the grass today and it looks beautiful outside. I have a nice backyard. The problem with this backyard that I have is like they don't want you to store stuff outside. So it's like if we grill and we set it up outside, we got to bring it all back in the next day because they don't want you to store stuff outside. So with that being said, when I set it up, I'm setting up early in the morning and I'm leaving it for the whole day. But
No, it ain't.
we are working on it, Foodie
I'll be
Gang.
the same
We're
way.
working on it. But you know how like some people go out of town for Memorial Day and like fly places. I don't have anything planned like that. Like I don't have anything planned. I am gonna go live tomorrow and do time for tea. That's gonna be in the morning. I like to try to get here early in the morning. I'm gonna try to get here at 8:30. But y'all know I'll be late, so just turn on your notifications. I didn't have anything planned that I was gonna cook. But y'all know black people always got chicken in the freezer. We got chicken in the freezer. Toy got some hot dogs, ribs. We could throw something together. And then Lady said, well, do that next time. Just barbecue in the house since it's last minute. And tomorrow we're not trying to have you do too much and you too far away right now. Okay. Thank you, lady. I'm going to bring it closer. Okay, is that good? Make sure I don't want too much of the extra stuff up in here. Okay. There we go. Go. Toy ate her food. She said, I'm about to lay down. Ain't she on the phone? Let me make sure this is not crooked. This is driving me crazy. Oh, Lady said smile out. You know what? I was cooking on live the other day, and I'm trying to remember what was I making. Yo, I'll be cooking so much. It's crazy. I was cooking on live, and then everything was falling. It felt like, and I had to kind of like lady says, when you on live and you cooking and something goes wrong, you really have to like improvise. You gotta kind of laugh it out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make it do what it do. And they said, thank you, Foodie Gang, for y'all's likes. Undefeated. Please share this live, the platform, and subscribe if you haven't yet. Because this is a dope and real good home cooking platform. Yeah, we cook for real, for real. In the last episode, we were talking about McDonald's. And we got onto the subject of how people really don't want to cook these days, or they don't know how, or they're afraid. I'm not really too sure, but a lot of people don't cook nowadays. And then somebody gonna say, "Oh, I think I was on another channel," and somebody said, "These people need cooking lessons." I said, "Well, make them subscribe to my channel then." That's what we doing over here. We cooking. You know, this is driving me crazy. I gotta fix this, y'all. It's that it's driving me crazy. One thing I would say is like when I be cooking and eating, I be wanting my scene to be perfect. I don't like when people come, you leave dirty napkins on the table. I'm like, nah, don't be doing that to me.
I feel like.
But during the week, I have a lot of food left over. One of the times, we did donate it and gave it to homeless people. What I also do though is I will eat leftovers for the next couple of days. And I know some people don't eat leftovers. I love leftovers. Okay. Oh, this is extra sauce. This is extra sauce that was on top.
Give me my sauce.
And thank you so much, Slay, for popping in. I don't really do McDonald's either, but this is these are both meatloaf plates right here. This is extra sauce. Toy food over here, and I got my water right here.
Yeah. Ava sure is mad. She kicked me out of her room.
Okay, so Ava just.
You gave.
I'll be happy when when she's back to her normal self, and able to like, play outside and do gymnastics. Cause like her sitting inside all that, I think it's making her really sad. And I have tried to get her out of the house. Like we went to get donuts, and then I take her to this coffee shop, and I get her the frappe with no caffeine. And we'll go to Toy's house. Like I'll take her in the store with me, and I'll get one of the big carts so I can push her around. So, but you can just tell she's not herself. And now it is warm outside. It's sunny, and she's really sad. But I took her on a walk yesterday to kind of practice walking with the boot. And she just loved being outside. She loved being a kid, like playing.
This is something about 15 minutes. I don't know. I heard it on my.
Oh, is that what it is, lady? Okay, it could be that. I feel like this. Ava has always had a lot of friends and a lot of friend groups. And so she's always had the kids around the neighborhood to play with. She does gymnastics, so she has those kids to play with. But now that she's just sitting in the house, she definitely could be lonely. I agree with that.
I look like somebody's mama.
Lady said, "Child, one day." What do you mean, lady? What do you mean, lady?
I don't know how to do all this damn good stuff.
I feel like
I can't add a bunch.
To have a child, you gotta be in a stable relationship. Or, but I don't know, y'all, because the last time I was married, and I don't know. I don't know, but for right now, no. No kids. I'm good. I got my one. Um, so wait, what about you?
Huh?
You have any more kids?
One day, maybe. I don't know. If God allows it.
That's the answer. I say I'm good, but if God blesses me with another kid, I'm gonna rise to the occasion. I'm gonna take care of my kid. You know, that's all I can say. We've kind of gone over that, lady. We've talked about the pet thing. We talked about that. We talked about it, but I feel like in today's time, I feel like only children are a little bit more common because it's like kids are getting more and more expensive. People don't really can't afford to have a whole bunch of kids, but some people do be having a whole bunch of kids. I don't know how y'all do it. Shout out to y'all. And a ring, especially with two kids, so the father in the home and the stable man example in the home. So you don't want more kids. What if you met someone who do? Then I'll deal with it when we get there. But for right now, I ain't gotta worry about it. But I would say this: even if you are married, it doesn't necessarily guarantee that you're gonna have a stable home or two-parent households. But I do think that it increases the odds. It increases the odds. But man, you could wake up with somebody. You could be with.
How my hair looked when I did it.
You could
To the way where it's done, it keeps falling into that damn hairstyle shit.
You could be with somebody, and you could wake up one day and this is a totally different person. It's crazy. Stay prayed up. That's all. That's my advice.
All right, whatever.
Yeah. Hey, Kendrick. Shout out to Kendrick. He was here during the last episode we talked about McDonald's. He said, I bet you McDonald's can make 15 burger out of one slice of your meatloaf. That's how thin their burger is. Toya, why are you talking so loud? I feel like we competing. This dude said he been eating McDonald's for 50 years. What you think about that, lady? Yeah. You guys watch She's the People, Tyler Perry's new series with the auntie, grandma, and ghetto cousin with her loud, wearing yes boyfriend. No. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't really watch that much TV. I mainly be watching YouTube. And I be so tired nowadays. Like, as soon as I sit on the couch, I just fall asleep. That's why I don't go to the movies. I don't watch movies. They watch me. And then, lady said, gotta be matched with your person for you. Pray about it before getting involved. I do agree with that. I think prayer is great. And, But y'all make sure y'all tap that like button. We got 17 likes. We doing good out here. But season 3 finale, we did one live stream earlier today where we talked about McDonald's making it 21 and older to get inside. Yesterday we made loco moco, which is a Hawaiian dish. And then we did prep. You guys love these prep videos. And honestly, when I eat food or when I prep, those videos seem to do better than when I actually cook, which is very crazy. We did prep last night and it did great in terms of views. And lady said you almost a 6K too, sis. Yes, we're gonna get there one day. We're gonna take our time and we're not gonna worry about the numbers. Like, people be caught up in the numbers and caught up in the views. But I would say this: every live stream that you do is not going to be popular. I've done live streams where I've ended them and had 88 views, but you gotta think about like the long term goal. They gotta think about that. And Kiki, we mad at you. We mad at you. I don't think I can drop the link now. I think you have to do it before. Toy, are you okay?
Huh? Yeah, girl, I ate. I'm tired. I'm gonna mess with Ava.
Yeah. I think you have to drop I would have had to drop the link before, sis. But if I could drop the link, I'll drop the link. Let y'all come up and have dinner with me. Lady said, what? I missed this comment. So funny. I was talking, right? And Toy's on the phone back here. She just started shouting. But I said, Toy, calm down. Lady said in response to that, laugh a lot. Toy wanted to get a point across an owl. Asked Toy and said, what was you saying, sis? Hey, Angela Hurd. And Angela said, I can't remember the last time I ate peas. Toya.
Huh?
When you was over here shouting, talking loud, they said, what was you saying? Are you going to come and tell us? We heard half of it.
Oh.
You want to put the camera back on you, Toya?
Yeah.
Yeah, Toya, we want to know what you was over here shouting about. What was you saying? Yeah. Toya, what was you over here shouting about?
Girl, I forgot what I was talking about.
Something about some hair.
Oh, because he tried to say that I had a granny hairstyle. And I was just
granny,
like...
what's that?
Because, okay, you know how
What?
Because I did my hair in curls. But then he tried to say that it was a grandma style.
Grandma. They said granny. I was like, what?
Yeah, he said it was a granny style, hairstyle. And I'm like, no. By the time I came to see you, my hair had already fell. I don't get how to get it to stay in like tight curls. Where it was like doing like the Shirley Temples and it was like doing all the extra stuff. Like I want my hair to look a certain way. But
Tori was passionate about her hair.
My hair, it got its mind of its own.
And it's getting hot out here too, y'all.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard for me to like. I don't understand how to figure out like my hair type. Cause different. I guess different.
Yeah,
hair
people
types.
be like, I have 4C hair. I'm like, how do you know? How do you figure out your hair type?
But I got 2 different curl patterns, probably 3. Jaden's hair is he has tight curls, got little S curls going on, and then part of his hair actually just grows straight randomly. It's like I don't know what's going on with his hair, and then my hair is I got Negro naps. That's what I.
And y'all see my hair? I got dreads.
Yeah. So it's just like.
Well, my hair is poofy, thick, and grows fast.
Yeah. I know. I was looking at my hair.
So Toya, when he said you got granny hair, what did you say?
Yeah. I said, no, I don't.
Yeah, you're back here yelling. And I tried to go a little louder. She went louder. I was like, Toy, all right.
Yeah, my bad. So he said that I just like click. The switch in my head was
Don't talk about no black woman's hair now, okay? You get your curse out real
He's
quick.
like, I like your hair, bro. It look like grandma style here. You need to stop doing that. I said, that's not what I was trying to do.
He told you to stop.
Yeah. And I'm like, by the time I come and see you, my hair falls. I don't get how to get like. I see if I had
Some
a.
people be using hairspray. Have you ever used that?
Yeah, I had to pump it up, but I don't know how much you gotta
Use
use.
the
I guess you gotta use a lot.
use the olive oil one.
I'm gonna try different ones, but then again, I have to realize like a lot of the girls who do have those type of hairstyles, they have fake hair. Fake hair holds differently than real hair, so it's just like, yeah, my hair is long.
So he tried to say, you
Yeah,
had
girl,
green
he
hair.
hit that mark.
So
I
stop
was like,
doing that.
yeah, ugh.
So wait, did you end up hanging up the phone on him, or y'all ended the conversation?
Oh,
in
no,
peace?
he had to go get his medicine. I got home. I was like, what?
Look, Toya finna defend herself, okay? You ain't finna talk about your hair, okay?
He's like, I like when you do it in the braids. And I'm just like, I bet you do, but I don't like sitting there either.
Oh, the braids with the fake hair?
Yeah.
And that's
he likes
nothing.
he likes braid. He likes
These men be saying they want natural hair. And then when you come with your natural hair and it's like a piece is out of place or it looks nappy, they don't like it.
Oh, he looking at rocking my afro. Girl, I rock an afro in a heartbeat. I'll wash his money and
So
let it.
Toya, what are you gonna do going forward?
Not a mother effing thing. Oh, lady said we sound the same.
I don't know what it is, but it's like when people tell me to do stuff and like they have like a tone of voice, it's like nasty. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, his wasn't nasty enough.
Well,
like
that's
that.
good, that's
I took
good.
it that way. I was like, my hair.
But look, you tired.
Please, leave me alone.
You tired, you full, you had a long day. That's a conversation you need to have with somebody in the morning.
I got the
No.
energy for this today.
Don't have it with me after I had a long day. You talking about my hair. Don't be talking about nothing. Look, I ain't got time for it.
I think what having natural hair, it's a lot more harder to do. It's not as easy as most people would think. People are like, oh yeah, I can do style and that stuff, but a lot of people use fake hair. It's easier, just braid it up, put fake hair on, be done.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't use fake hair because of how my scalp is. I have sensitive scalp. So I have seborrheic dermatitis. Pretty much the moment I put fake hair in, she'll vouch. I got like 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half, and I'm taking it out. Because my scalp goes into like super bad, like really bad itchy. So it's like, it's easier for me to do natural hairstyles than it is for me to use the fake hair. And then lately I keep hearing about all these people in this fake hair and the things that keep happening to them when they be using it. Girl, I seen this video. I wasn't even gonna send it to you. I was like, nah, bro, you good.
Should we talk about it with food?
Yeah, you didn't see the video, so you get it. I saw the video of Kiki. I said, oh my God. I don't know. I've never tried to use the human hair. I just know that like my scalp, even with regular braids, my scalp, the tension, any too much tension on my scalp, it just flares up. So then the seborrheic dermatitis looks like dandruff, but it's worse than that. Not as worse as psoriasis though. Definitely not as worse as psoriasis. I just feel bad for people who have psoriasis. That's horrible thing. But it's past the dandruff part. Like the regular like dandruff, it's definitely past that, but not as worse as psoriasis. But yeah, the girl. So what
That's a
happened
good point.
was,
Angela said use human hair. I mean, why not try it? Maybe it might make a little difference.
yeah.
You know?
So what happened was, this girl, it was a beautician. She does hair. She used some hair on this girl's head, and I'm guessing that the girl provided the hair that she wanted to use. She did the girl's hair, and her whole hand, from her fingers all the way down to her elbow, and like behind, even down up her past her elbow, it had broke out. And I mean, like,
Is it because the hair touched your arm?
it was whatever was on the hair.
Ooh,
But
man,
and then
shake.
she went to the dermatologist, and the dermatologist was like, "This is not. You're not the first person who came in here with the same issues." Girl looked like she had psoriasis, but she didn't.
Wow, is it because the hair
It looked like
touched your arm?
It looked like her hand was dying. Like it was bad. Like she's dark skinned. She's your skin complexion, but her skin looked like it was burnt. And like it had bumps all under the skin, and it was peeling real bad. And it was all because of the fake hair. And the dermatologist was like, multiple people have came into the office with the same issue, and a lot of people
From the fake hair?
yeah. So a lot of people have been saying,
What?
and like, but there was this one. A lot of people have been saying that, when you buy the fake hair from the store, to wash it.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, but I never thought to wash
I've heard
it.
that, but it's like, man, I'm not gonna do all that. Who really wants to do all that though?
Yes, Angela, I do use a certain shampoo and conditioner. I have to be very. I tried different stuff. And whatever works, you can kind of stick with it. Right now, I forgot. I'm using this one stuff that says, I want to say it says biotin on the bottle. It says, I gave you some too before. It's a purple bottle. And it says, I forgot who.
Oh, I know what shampoo you're talking about. Dang, I cannot remember that brand. But it's all over Walmart, Target. It has like the little bottles shaped like this.
Yeah, shaped like a little teardrop.
Dang, I wish I had that because I would bring it in here and show you guys. But I don't know what it's called though. But it's a good shampoo. They have all different kinds.
No, it's not the Aussie one. I've seen the Aussie one. It's a purple bottle.
They have like all different types of colors. Like I've seen a white bottle, a blue bottle, and it's kind of like shaped like this.
Yeah, it's like a tear. It looks like a tear, but it's not a big bottle. It's literally like it's like this. It looks like a Hershey kiss. That's my best sample. Man, why can't I think of it?
That's what you're gonna pull it up. Yeah,
Girl, I'm about to Google that.
It makes me mad because every time I go to the store, I see this shampoo. Every time, I don't know what the name of that brand is.
I know. And the only reason I got it is because
they have a couple different like flavors. That's not flavors, but different like scents.
Is this it?
Mm-hmm.
But I love the brand because like it actually does not irritate my scalp and it smells so good.
Angela said, I'm like, sis, I got dreads, yep. Angela, I dreaded my hair probably like a year and a half maybe. I'm mad I didn't do it a long time ago because I absolutely love my dreads. Before I dreaded my hair, I had an afro for probably like three years. So when I did do my dreads, they were like looking long. I didn't start them from like the short afro. I actually liked my afro. I let my afro kind of grow out. And after a while, I was like, okay, my hair is always getting messy. Stuff's always getting caught in it. I'm tired of maintaining this afro. I was like, I gotta do something different.
Here it is. Is this it? This looks like it.
But I always see it, and I cannot remember the name of it.
No, here it is. It's by Pantene.
You want me? I can hold the picture up so they can see it. Can I do that?
Yeah, this one.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all the shampoo that we're talking about. And if y'all let me know y'all ever saw this one. Y'all see it? That little shampoo bottle right there. They have a bunch of different kinds too. Yeah. But yeah, it's right there. The little teardrop. But it's Pantene toy uses an extra strength, extra volume, biotin, and collagen. And I think the reason why we don't remember the name on this because it's so much.
She's just been growing her hair for like 2 years.
No, that was long. That's what it said.
Has it been 2 years? It's been longer than 2 years?
I grew it out for like 3 years before I got dreads. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about
Oh,
Oh no, she's saying like I think she's talking about when you got your dreads. When she said because when you take it down and actually like see how long her hair.
oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I've been growing my dreads. I think it's like a year and a half. I gotta like look back at my photos and like line up the dates. But I love my dreads. And if something happened, I had to cut my hair. I would, when I grew my hair back out, dreads would be my ultimate goal because they're so simple and you can do so many styles with them.
Yeah, Kiki talking about.
And it's a good feeling to have natural hair. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to put nothing on your head before you go outside. You can just wear your real hair. People love it too.
That's why I don't want to do no add the braids and stuff because honestly, it feels like a lot of weight. Makes your head heavy. It's cute, but make your head heavy.
Toy got triggered.
I sure did. He said that mess. I was I might have to go in there and see him more often with grandma hair, but for real grandma hair, straight mushroom top head.
You gonna mess around? Yeah, nappy hair. You know. I'm gonna retire with them. I saw somebody that combed out their dreads before, and their hair was like this broken, brittle, uneven. Like the quality of their hair was just not even good. And then that person permed their hair, and then that's when it was just looking horrible.
Is that right? That's Kiki.
Yeah. So I closed it off of there.
The heck, Kiki? I just.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. I would never comb on my dreads. I saw somebody doing their hair afterwards was so jacked up. I was like, why did you do this?
I don't think.
Well, people don't listen. That's what that is. They don't listen.
When you comb out your dreads, you gotta think about
the quality of your hair afterwards.
Yeah, because technically you are twisting your hair, and then your hair. That's is. Even if you comb out your dreads, you're gonna have to end up cutting it right after because before, how can I explain? Pretty much you're dreading up all dead ends.
Oh, I get what you're saying. So when you comb it out,
all the split ends. That's like when you comb it out. Even though you see your length, that ain't your real length because that's why some people comb it out. And you know how the hair looks super light in some areas but darker in some areas because the darker areas are your healthier hair, where the lighter areas is dead. Well, it's not dead. It's split ends.
But that makes sense because when you have dreads, you don't see a lot of hair shedding. Whereas if your hair is like Toya's, where it's in a ponytail, you're gonna see hair shedding because we lose a certain amount of hairs every day. And if you have dreads, you're twisting up your dead ends. So when you comb it out, which is very dumb in my opinion.
And then you have to think about a lot because. And then you have to put moisture back into your hair because dreads essentially is you dreading it up.
And afterwards, what you know about dreads as a white man? Yeah. He said, hey, I'm just messing with him. He said could probably work it out over a shower over a slower time.
Yeah, you have to use a lot of moisturizer.
It's not worth it. Don't just cut your hair and restart. Yeah. So you can have good hair.
Or even if you want to cut off, let it grow for a good minute and don't retwist it. Get some type of length.
Just know that your hair before, when you had it straightened out, is going to be different after you do dreads. I tell you, your hair's going to be brittle and broken. I seen it. And I was just looking at that person like, you dummy. Yeah. And then I always tell people, do not perm your hair. You know
perm it.
They went and got a perm. Like, well, I told you.
Yeah, when you perm your hair,
don't do it.
Really, it messes with your hair texture. I mean, it's cool if you want to get it straightened. Just use a straightener.
So,
or
you
just
said
with the hair you got.
Can't unravel them ever, even locked and matted. No, I wouldn't say the word unravel. I've seen people comb them out, but you can't just
But
unravel them.
yeah, you can't unravel. When you do comb them out, bro. When I tell you that process is long, I seen a
I heard it
video.
hurts too.
I did it to James' hair because he didn't want to let me dread his hair no more. But see, his hair wasn't fully locked, so it didn't take me that long. People's hair who's fully locked, it takes them a long. It took them. One person took like 3 days, 3 4 days, and their hair was long. But see, I knew for a fact they had to cut most of that off because of how their hair was afterwards. When you go to comb it
Mm-hmm.
out, you have to use so much. A lot of people use a lot of conditioner because conditioner can seep into the hair, makes it moisturize, and it doesn't come out as quickly. Like they use like conditioner and shampoo, to keep it wet while they're doing it because in order for you to do it, you literally holding your hair. It's like combing out a big long knot, and it take forever. And then you gotta realize that you're losing the hair doing that too because you're stressing out the hair, and so the hair is easily breaking at the same time. It's a hot mess.
Just cut your dress off. I'm
Yeah,
done,
I just
guys.
cut it.
Ever Loving Outdoor said, I know hair, lots of moisturizer. He said, I'm about to fight back. Um, and Andrew said, mine is not twisted. Are they interlocked in?
Yes, that's probably have.
Because those are the only two ways that I know of, but is there another way?
But you know what? I think it's crazy to get, and I don't understand how they keep up with them. Sister locks.
Oh, yeah.
Super tiny
Well, I
locks.
can't do them.
I just be
I don't
looking
got no
like
patience.
I don't get it, and they be small.
Lady said, I do sometimes permanent. I have two tender-headed and too much damn hair. You seen it. Lady, I'm surprised that you get perms. Because you're all about the health and the organic and all that. So I'm surprised to hear that you get perms sometimes. Somebody told me, I don't know if this shit, there's like, you're supposed to perm your hair every 2 months. I'm like, what?
Bald headed as hell.
That's what Robin told me.
Nick shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't listen to everybody. Sometimes be like, yeah, all right.
And outdoors say, I bet some has zero chance.
A lot of people got zero chance.
Wow, lady says she saw somebody do it. I'm not saying that it can't be done. I'm just saying you
You
gonna mess around and try to do what they do, and it ain't gonna be the same. Your hair gonna be broken and brittle, and you're gonna be looking crazy.
Everybody
You're gonna be looking like a chia pet.
No, you know what it's gonna look like?
Look, some of these videos be edited too. Y'all better be careful out here.
You know those little troll dolls that used to have in the car sometimes?
Yeah, you don't like
with
that.
the colorful different hairs, but their hair be spiking up like this.
That's what your hair gonna look like. But you guys, I be editing, and I'm a content creator now. I just learned how to make videos. 2 years experience. These people have been making videos for years. Okay, some of the stuff that y'all looking at is not really true. It's not. It's
I know they be
editing.
They be
It's
telling
magic.
I
Okay.
know. I remember I watched somebody's video, and they're up here, little white kid, talking about, oh, he said something, and I was like, you a liar. He said something about the weather. He's like, oh, we only get. No, he said we only get. I can't remember exactly what he said, but it was something about Alaska and the weather. And I was like, this lying little white boy over here, lying like a bug. Like, why are you lying? Like, I don't even get it. I be watching people's videos, and I be like, I know you lying, because we in the same place. Oh, especially, they had the show up here. It was like Alaska State Troopers or something like that. And they were like, it was a long time. Like, I think they still have it going on, but they said something stupid. They were like, oh, it gets like -40 below. And I'm like, you're in Anchorage. Why are you lying?
Kendrick
I
said,
was like, what?
Kendrick said, I'm bald on top. I think I'm going to dread my side.
Ooh, poor honey.
Yeah. That is so funny. Look, I ain't going to judge you.
I will.
Just sometimes cover them dreads out. You might wake up and just might be on your pillow. It's how your hair coming out from the scalp.
You better not ever do that.
Hey, Greg, how are you doing? We're having season 3 finale, 215 episodes in this season, and we sitting up here with Toya chopping it up. Y'all know how we do on Sundays.
Big Sunday.
Ava in the room mad.
I know. She kicked me out the room. Usually with me and her cool, we close. She said, "You gotta go." I said,
Look.
"What?"
I tell you this.
Oh, she called because you gotta eat some real food.
Bring her some candy. She'll be cool with you. But you guys see like the pushback and like the dramatics. And like I'm like, Ava, look, I'll deal with you in a little bit.
Yeah, children make it seem like you don't feed them, and you do, and they just picky.
Yeah, and then like the last Sunday, I forgot what we had last Sunday. Oh, we have the Chinese food. We have the chicken, the rice, stir fry, the egg rolls that Toy came with. And I think it was that episode. Ava came up and was like, "I'm hungry."
Everything's going good, great. How are you?
She didn't say I'm hungry like we're not eating food. I'm so sick of this. You're making it sound like you are starving and your mom does not feed you. And that's not the case. Anybody can look at my YouTube channel and see that.
Yeah, I cook steak. Like, the meals I be cooking at the house, she don't even want. I be cooking steak. I cook, I be baking chicken. She'll eat the fried chicken.
Toy do be cooking it up. She be cooking
I be full
Look,
on
my whole
diabetes
family
meals.
cooks. Everybody cooks.
And then here she come. I don't want that. I said, oh my.
Sometimes I be like, Ava, I'm giving you this, and if you don't eat it, you'll eat it at the next meal. Like, I'm so, like, some days I'm tired. Some days I'm ready for the battle.
No, I tried to give her lasagna one day. She was like, I don't want this.
It should be good food, too. She will eat the spaghetti. We're probably going to have to make spaghetti soon. We ain't made that in a minute.
I know.
But then I get tired of eating the
You
same
just gonna have to
thing.
make like a couple bags of spaghetti and then like freeze half of it. And
You know
then
what? I
freeze
actually
it in
have
little
some.
bags. And just here you go.
I actually have some in the freezer. And Toy is absolutely right. When I froze it, I should have frozen it in small bags. So I just give her portion.
Yeah,
Hey, LT, what's going on?
She picked her and Jaden. Jaden's even worse. Like sometimes I can get away with everything. Like he likes. Well, see, Jaden has autism, so and then he's on top of that he has a food sensory issue. So certain things he like. But trust me, I get tired of that mess too because I'm like, bruh.
Sometimes you make you just want to snap, like you gonna eat this right now. I'm good.
Yeah, I did a couple times. I was just, he's
like-
like, I don't. He's like, is it good? I said, eat it.
Like imagine every time at dinner it's a fight. Sometimes I just want to eat my food first and then feed you because I know it's gonna be a battle.
Yeah, El Chapo.
El Cheapo.
Chipo. I said El Chapo.
Nah, El Cheapo be just church going woman. She ain't doing what El Chapo
Nuggets, mac and cheese, and yes. But Ava won't eat the mac. Ava likes my homemade macaroni and cheese. She don't like the box stuff.
She used to it, and then that's another thing. Ava's so shady about it. She will like something one time, and then so you go buy a whole bunch, and then out of nowhere she'll stop eating it and stop liking it. And that's just
Angela's funny. I went back up. Angela said, I'll cut mine and give you some hair, Kendrick. That's so sad. Kendrick, you know what, Kendrick? Because you got that bald spot on top. I don't know if you're joking or not, but you know, they got that thing where, you know, toupees.
Lady said, no, Kendrick, just let it go.
Yeah,
the George Jefferson's no more brush the sides and back. Just go bald. Mine look nice. I just feel like some of y'all men need to embrace being bald and just be done with it.
I can't lie.
When you have dreads and your hair starts back here,
let it go.
You need to let it go.
There are some men, and sometimes I ain't gonna lie. There's a men with bald heads. They be rocking that mess. I be like,
yeah, I would rather you embrace your bald head and just rock it. But don't be trying to have a fade and you got a big old dome chrome.
I know, bro.
You got a 10 head. Because you look silly. You look silly. Just embrace it. And women, y'all need to embrace your old age too. No, Grape, we're not having Swedish meatballs. We have meatloaf, peas, and mashed potatoes. Algebra said he had breaded thin sliced sirloin and deep fried, then dipped it in ranch for dinner. That's what I'm talking about.
I know, that sounds good. Send me the recipe. You know somebody else owes me a recipe. They ain't here yet. Where's Fruit at? Because he was like, I'm going to send you a recipe. You never sent it to kids. Sent it to her. He said, no way. I could never imagine fighting with my parents. They would have whipped me. Girl,
Kendrick said,
I be wanting to whip the children, but I be feeling so wrong if I do that, especially over some food.
Kendrick
I
said,
just look at them like, oh my god.
I'm tired of him calling me Fred from Sanford and Son at work. You know what? This is how I feel. If you're gonna troll, be funny. But when you come in here trying to say a little piece, we're gonna kick you out the kitchen. We're gonna put you on top of block for life, okay? Hey Kathy, how are you? I think it is so sad, and I don't know how we got on the subject of men going bald, but we're gonna talk about it.
Because we was talking about hair.
It's really sad when men go bald in like their 20s. It really affects their confidence.
It does.
It really does.
But I think that men should just be confident in themselves. Because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of y'all look better bald. It brings up that grown man look. A lot of y'all look better bald. There's some men I'm like, okay, you look good bald.
And look, you put that snapback on, woo! It's over.
I know. Or they be having like that muscular chest and they be bald headed. You be like, all right, bro.
Let me get me a drink.
Let me rub on your bald head and shine it up real quick in your bald chest. Let me stop.
I actually don't mind a man that is bald. One thing I will say that is kind of different for me is that my dad is bald, and so a lot of my family on that side are. But I'll take a man with a bald head. I'm cool with it. It's not.
It never bothered us because that's just what we've seen. I think if we've seen something different, it'd be something else. Honestly, I feel like after a certain age, that you should, certain men have certain hairstyles. When you get older, it's just like, all right, it's not like a big deal.
Yeah, like if you're bald, be bald headed, and ladies too. If you got short hair, rock your short hair, rock your fro. Love who you are.
Hey, Rage, how are you?
Stop trying to be fake and doing all this.
Rage said something stupid.
Put in weave that's gonna make your arm break out.
Rage, I'm gonna pray for you. You tripping?
What did Raven say?
Rage said, if I fart at the table, will you be cool about it?
All right, Rage.
I'm gonna pray for you. That's what I'm gonna do. Grape said I got he said I got a lot of confidence because I'm 22 with a baby face. Okay, that means you pulling heck of females over there.
Great.
Where you from?
Do you also see? You got the pretty boy starter pack. But yes, embrace who you are. If you have short hair, love it. You know, y'all can go back on my Facebook page, and when my hair was short, after my brain surgeries in 2020, I wore an afro, and I loved it, and I was okay with myself. At the end of the day, you need to love yourself.
Oh, nice.
And a lot of people don't love themselves these days.
He said I'm Swedish.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
And then Grape,
that means you got that certain type of look. That means you pulling females off the wall.
I believe, Grape, weren't you here last time? Because I feel like I've talked to you before. It was one of my cooking episodes I was doing. But yeah, you know, no matter what you do, you need to love yourself. Those people who be going to the doctor and getting all that work done.
It's a hot mess. Because I feel like when you get
they
old,
be insecure.
They do.
I
don't know how the doctors don't catch on to it. I'm like, how you
oh, they do. And then they say, you need this, you need that, you need this. Give me all your money. And I might make it look good.
Said, yes, I was. I suggested to cook Swedish meatballs.
Yes, I remember you were here last time and we were talking and you were telling me that you weren't from the
Matter of
U.S.
fact, I got some meatballs at the house. Or did you grab them already?
I grabbed a pack of ground lamb and the ground beef. I didn't
Oh,
grab.
that's Kiki.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a pack of. Okay, you know what? On one of these next episodes, we work on the Swedish meatballs because I do have some meatballs at the house. Yeah, lady, Rage guy. One more time, say something crazy, and he be on that chopping block. Chop, 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 chopping block. I'm mad that you decided to come, and I asked you if you wanted
Bow. Guess what's up?
You know, you made me feel some type of way. I was right down the
Look,
street.
y'all said where my family at, they late. That's where they at, they late.
I love you.
Why were you late?
Why you got the outfit on?
Because
That actually sounds kind of good.
Troy, right?
Like, what are they stuffed with?
Oh, Troy's one of them who bought it?
Oh, go ahead, Kendrick. That's what's up.
Mm.
You know, it's not a lot of
Okay.
marriages that last that long. That's what's up. I'm glad you found your person. That's amazing.
Go ahead on.
Oh, that sounds good. Oh yeah, I'm kind of curious, but
Hi,
that's great, Kendrick.
hi,
You got the boot on that one.
Shamai.
How you feel about that?
When I can't,
I feel like
when
I'm
I
about to
can't
butcher your
pronounce,
name.
when I
I'm
can't
saying
pronounce
hi.
the name, I say S, or I'll say like a part of the last piece. Cause some of y'all be having some crazy names, or you be like
I
a
don't know
different
how to
language.
read your name.
Or it be a different language. Cause the great thing
Oh,
about
look
YouTube,
at lady. Okay, yep, she right about that international food gang.
oh, you finally gave her the 4 games. People get mad at me because I'm gonna do 3 games.
Well, that's so cool. I want to know what's in those stuffed meatballs.
That's kind of what I want to know. What do they
like I
stuff
know
in?
that's a we
What
need
is
to do
it
that.
stuffed
We
with?
need to make some homemade stuffed meatballs.
And see, that's how we be up here for 215 episodes in one season. Because every time we talk to y'all got some more ideas.
Well, even if you can't say it, you know, go ahead, put it in the chat. I will look it up while we doing it.
Where
I
is
will
it, right
figure
here?
it out.
Yeah, you want me to heat you up some food? Okay, we're going to readjust the camera so all 3 of us can get in there. Bear with us, y'all. Bear with us. But well, I went live when it was just me because I was like, you know, I gotta get started. And they was like, where's y'all
Hi,
family?
Jillian.
And I was like, they're coming.
She said I'm just getting off work.
No,
I know you.
Oh, is
Go
that
ahead,
Joanne?
Yeah,
Joanne, we're
Joanne.
gonna talk about your story tomorrow that you've been telling me so that you wanted me to report on forever. I don't know, I'm scared to hit too many buttons. Yes, Joanne, we're gonna go over the TikToker in Mexico. That was unalived on live tomorrow.
Oh, you got into some
yeah.
details about
You guys
it?
tell me if y'all can see everybody. That is the wrong button.
I know. I feel like a light went off. I was like, wait.
It did.
She said, okay, I have to work tomorrow.
You can definitely catch the replay.
But look, I ain't come looking like no bum.
Gang.
Well, maybe I should slide this back.
I gotta work on that thing for you. I keep forgetting.
What is this? What is this sauce?
I don't know. How did we do this before? Oh, that's some of the
no.
glaze.
Yeah.
I forget how we did it.
How did we do
We
it
did
before?
like,
It was far back.
Oh
wasn't
no, she was on this side.
I was, yeah.
Yeah,
I was
Kiki
on
has to
that
come
side.
over here.
it? Oh,
You
okay.
put it over there.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm glad it's working.
See, if you would came on time, we wouldn't have to do all this.
You know what?
Yeah.
I was asleep. I was knocked
I
out.
know, knocked off. She was knocked out.
I was like, what?
And I'm
No.
just looking like,
And you know what's crazy? I just went live and Kiki was just there. It didn't happen that
oh,
long
you smell
ago.
good. What you got on? Huh? What you got on? You smell good.
My hair or my...
No, one ain't it. Let me see.
Okay, let me make sure.
Oh, it's that. That apple stuff. That green bottle, that apple stuff that I got the last time when we went to the store.
It's
Okay, I think we're good, y'all. What y'all think, Foodie Gang? What y'all
I
think?
don't know what she's talking about. I don't remember.
No, it's a green bottle, but it's like for it's moisturizer, but it's for afros, but it's a green bottle.
Oh, yeah, I remember. So I got this cake. Do you want some?
It
Cake.
We got some cake here.
Look, I might be late, but guess what?
4-layer white cake.
I'm still here. So what's up?
Look, Kiki like this now. Kiki's gonna probably consider herself a YouTuber now. Every time I go live, Kiki enjoys up in here. But this
What
is
are you doing?
this is what I wanted to happen with my channel. I wanted my family to do it with me because I think it's fun for us. You know, we've had a very hard couple years.
Joanna said she works
Let me know
at
if it's hot
a
enough.
pharmacy. I was
Ooh,
wondering.
yeah,
I was
I
wondering
see.
for you.
Listen, at a pharmacy, do you see
Hell,
people
no.
that your
Angela,
friends
Do you
go and like?
Kiki's messy.
Kiki wanna know? Do you see the people you know
Yeah.
going there for medications? If Angela said oxy, please. Angela, I'm really.
No, we ain't doing none of that. Nope. We only take prescription meds when we have to. Pain meds when we have to. Other than that, I'm good.
I just want to know, when you work at a pharmacy, is it stressful? That seems
It
like
gotta
a
be.
stressful
I just think
job.
working is stressful.
Yeah, working is a problem.
I know. As long as you gotta work, it's a problem.
Jeez, are you paying me the right
Okay, it
amount?
says
Are
a
you-
lot of our young just stuck with we call Gourmet paprika, but we also stuck with black olive as well, mushrooms and cheese. The ball is made of pork beef mixed with a bread fried crust. That sounds good. I
Do
don't
you
know.
know this was Swedish food?
Yeah, I'm about to screenshot this right here, and then I'm gonna look up the Gourmet paprika.
I'm not
I
really
might be able
olive
to find
fan.
it somewhere.
But if when we travel around the world and we try foods, I'm gonna try whatever they eat there, and then I'm gonna hold my comments and I'm gonna tell y'all about it, and then I'm gonna be done.
Here said he wants some of the food you made. I watched you make it yesterday.
So look, I
Oh,
feel like this.
why you said that in the chat? Why did you hit the like button?
So
If
there's
y'all support the channel.
There's some people
Who
that
that
go around. Okay, so here's a real question. Because most of the time we're eating like, Southern food. Would you ever try to eat Chinese food, Japanese food, like the duck eggs?
It depends on if I'm getting paid enough. If I want a TV show and they're paying me 6 figures, look, I'm gonna eat the eyeballs and the brain. I might eat chitlins too. But if they're not paying me, I'm not trying it. Hey, y'all laughing at me for real.
Yeah.
There's money on the table or not.
She said you got to pay me. This ain't for free. You pay me, I eat.
Yeah, it depends. If I got a TV show and y'all want me to eat this, and
Kim
act
said
like
no,
it's
never.
natural
I eat no crazy food. I would.
Look.
If somebody said, "Hey, I give you $6,000 if you eat this."
Okay, if
Okay,
you're
long as
getting
it's not-
literally duck eggs, right? And you crack them open, and then you open it and you pull it out, you dip it in the sauce, and you eat it.
I think I've seen
Are
that.
you talking about they
They be like eating
they
animals
boil
and
it?
stuff. They be eating a lot of weird stuff.
They boil
But like I
it?
said, if they pay me enough, I'm traveling around the world and I'm eating
And
crazy
then
things.
I seen, I can't say this word on the chat, but they were eating pig hoo-ha. I'm for real. Pull it up, bro.
The hoo-ha or the
Hoo-ha.
hoo-ha? Nah, bro.
Okay, did the hoo-ha have balls on it? Or did the
No.
hoo-ha?
It was
Have lids.
How do you know it was actual hoo-ha? They cut it off the animal right there in the video?
It was a pig.
Did it say it was the hoo-ha? Or did it show that it cut it off?
I seen the whole video.
Yeah, nah, bro. I'm good.
They are nasty for watching it or for doing it. You're weird for watching it.
You got paid me $1 million.
I feel like this.
Why are you eating the big coochie?
Oh yeah, Kira, you're right. The puffer fish is actually very toxic, but they still eat that mud. Make no sense, stupid.
And I heard about this one thing. Bishop from the Empty Stomach podcast was telling me. I think it's like some type of like octopus or something like that, and you gotta eat it a certain way or it could be toxic. I'm like, bro, ain't that serious to me?
Angela said bollette. I don't know how to say that word. I be butchering words. I don't know how to say it.
Is bollette what Kiki was talking about? Or is there something else? Yeah, they were eating the V.
Never except to try. Sure. What is that? Kiki, Google this word right here.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to eat the V in that way. That seems
hell no, I wouldn't. I refuse.
Like, I'm not eating nobody's
Yeah, if you pay me $2 million, I might have to take one for the team because that's $2 million. And then on top of that, I want my $2 million right before I do it.
And I want you to verify what you classify as eating. Taking a bite, or do you want me to finish this whole plate, or eat half of it? We need to have these contact terms ironed out before I'm eating pig coochie.
I know. Oh,
I've heard of that. Fermented duck egg. I've heard of that. Is that what you're talking about, Kiki?
Yeah.
Yes, Kieran. Come get your plate.
They've been eating it a lot. Lovely Mimi actually eats it.
I've heard of fermented duck egg. I gotta look at it again. But they do a lot of fermented food. Fermented foods are actually good for you.
Yeah, they do a lot of. And I've seen a video where they did fermented regular eggs, and they would age them for like years. And I don't know how that's actually.
It sure is, Kira. It sure is.
It sounds gross.
But in other countries, they eat
all
parts of the animal.
You know what?
Are very wasteful.
Great. Is that fish?
Fish?
Is that fish where I seen a video, and I wonder if that's it. Is that the fish where it's like aged in the can? I don't know if it's aged in the can or not.
Bro,
but when they open it, it smells like straight garbage. Because
Yeah.
if that's the one that you're talking about, I see
Look,
somebody take
she's
video
covering
of it.
her nose while she's eating it.
Yeah,
Let me show y'all.
I seen the whole video. If that's the one that you're talking about, nah.
Look at this lady. She ain't having it.
You can't pay me garbage.
Look at that lady, and then I'm gonna show you another picture of what it looks like. Okay, this is what it is. It's Toy said is it a fermented fish soy or what is it? Do you know what it is?
It is. Oh, now we good. You can't pay me to eat that. I'm sorry.
It looks like.
I got my limits.
Is this what you guys eat in Sweden? So that's what.
No.
I cannot even pronounce.
You know, he
it.
said
Like,
yes.
He
said that's the fish that they've been doing all the videos and stuff. I seen a video
Oh,
of it.
really?
Yeah, I seen a video of a girl eating it. And all she did was open the can and start throwing up. She didn't even eat. She just opened the can and it was over.
What are y'all doing out here with our lives? Why? Why? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
and I feel like this. When it comes to food, like, bro, eat some food, keep yourself healthy. Don't, like, why are you playing?
And then, Tori, you use this cup. Can
No,
you
not
use
it.
water?
Yes, please.
But do try. Okay, it's a stuffed potato bread, very, very good.
On the rocks.
Can you Google this word? I'm over here screenshotting this so I can go back and look at it. You should Google this.
And then, you guys, the chat
Stuffed bread.
will be available like 24 hours after this live stream. YouTube has to process the chat, so it'll go away after, But it'll be back up tomorrow, so y'all can come back and look at anything that we're talking about. Any of the names. This is why I love this channel.
It's on my
This
phone.
is why I love this channel, because I be learning about so much stuff.
Yeah, and honestly, you guys help us with a lot, and you guys don't even realize it because, you know.
We never been to Sweden before. We don't know.
I
what they do over there.
know. He said we in Sweden we like stuffing stuff. Too bad I took that wrong.
I don't know why that's funny to me.
Because we take it wrong. We're older adults. Let me stuff it, girl.
Look, they like stuffing stuff too here in America, but they're different type of stuffing.
See, we're horrible. Her mind just
Can
went
you do
so
any
bad.
coconut?
Yeah. Oh.
So we like stuffing stuff.
Bro, y'all is playing right now. Y'all talking to us, but y'all ain't talking to us about this meal.
Come over here, Lay, trying to tell us that we need to talk more.
It said pulling up the fish stuff.
Look at you, Lay. When you come late, you need to be quiet. You want a straw too?
No.
Oh,
You still water?
that was
Yeah, no. I know you're cool.
corporal coat. I don't know how to say it. It's a traditional Swedish boiled potato dumpling, most commonly filled with onions and meat, potatoes, wheat flour, onion, salt, minced meat, pork, meat/pork are common ingredients in corporal coat. I don't know how to say it. They are very similar in the Norwegian Raspel. I don't know how to say none of these words. You know how I say just leave it alone. Just like
Keep playing my phone with that. This is about it.
Yeah, Kiki from always from
I know.
One time I was talking to her, she's at the house.
I would love to try this.
And
This
I just
looks
heard
good.
click, and she called me back like five. That I don't know what it was. I don't know.
No, it's just
Called her back from a different phone. She was like,
She's like, my phone died.
I was like, I'm
It's
calling from a different
potatoes.
phone.
It's
It's like,
potatoes
what?
around it with food and inside.
Yeah.
Mmm.
I'm trying to think. Have I ever had any
How
Swedish?
did you go back on
Besides
this?
Swedish meatballs, that's it.
I done clicked on something wrong. What the heck I did? Oh wait.
So you go back like this. Alright, you go back like
Oh, iPhones. Getting on my nerves.
So yeah, they asking us if we're cooking tomorrow.
I know.
I
I said,
said-
why did y'all cook today? I could have cooked tomorrow. I said,
I have to go to work tomorrow.
I can sleep tomorrow.
What time you work?
10, 11.
I know. I asked
What
her.
time you get off?
She
5:30.
What kind of works? You know how you do. Pull up and get a plate, ride out. You know, she ain't buy nothing. She ain't gonna bring nothing either. She might bring a friend
I
to
actually
help
like
eat.
the way this looks. It's like it's pretty much potatoes and meat, but the meat is inside of the potato.
There's another thing. It's called I think it's called a steam bun, and it kind of looks like that.
Yeah, it's just
It kinda
this
looks
is like
like that.
potatoes and stuff, and it's just a stuffed potato ball.
Do we even have any
Look.
Swedish restaurants in Alaska?
We do. They have those like those Korean bun things that they have in the,
That's what it looks like to me. The Korean bun
the
things.
store. I actually bought one.
Do you like it?
I think if you was to no, I might have to. If you get one of those from the store, I think you need to go to Charlie's.
Ooh, I like Charlie's.
You have to go to Charlie's because all their stuff is made fresh.
I got it.
Everything in
I
that
got it
whole
from Red
is
Apple,
fresh.
so that's where.
That's why it ain't good, and it probably was sitting there for forever. So, if you get anything, I would honestly say, especially when it comes to trying food from different places, I think you have to get it freshly made.
Troy, can you give me some more ketchup?
Okay, there. There's a sauce right there.
Oh my goodness.
There's some more sauce so you can put on top. But the meatloaf was fire. I like the meatloaf.
Yeah, I like everything.
But they was asking if we were gonna cook tomorrow. I was like, I really don't know. Like we got that grill, but I don't know if we're gonna like have all that ready by tomorrow.
Ooh, and guess
I
what?
You got enough food in your freezer.
I sure do.
Should we take some food out tonight?
They got the grill for me.
Dang, we still got to start early.
A little bit now.
Have a little bit, not a lot.
No,
This is
no,
my
this is
favorite
not
color.
Oh, I said it's
Purple.
not enough.
Yeah.
It's a very little amount.
Although
Oh,
I
so
see
we
it
need
back,
charcoal?
charcoal's like
Every
$20
other
for
one.
2 bags.
I got
But
the
I need to look at it, see how much it is at Loaf.
Okay, so I
Lowe's
got lighter
big
fluid. I gotta see how much is in there. What else do we need? Oh, we need like those like grilling utensils. No.
Yeah, we should start this
No,
like some weeks ago.
no,
Yeah, we might have to get a barbecue in the oven, like Lady said.
no. Just go to the store.
Why you saying no? Go ahead and
Bro,
start
I'm
with
not
your-
digging through that storage.
Bro.
I'll be there all day.
And Chucky said, what time is it there? We got 10:08, and it's summertime, so it's still light outside. Dang, I wish we knew somebody who was barbecuing and knew how to cook. You can't even go to people's barbecue and be all,
The
you
Korean,
know.
okay, so Grape said his favorite dessert is called Simlor. Trust me, he said he can't say it. He can't explain it in English, and I can't even say it in the word he said it in. So,
Okay, Angela said the Korean buns are called bao buns or bay buns. That's what we're talking about. We're talking
Yeah,
about the
I think
Korean
if
buns.
we-
Little
Yeah.
circle things with the meat inside.
Angela, do you like to eat like a lot of ethnic food? Because I remember I had the rice seasoning and you knew about that. So do you like to eat a lot of ethnic food, or
Hey.
have you lived abroad?
how are you, Calvin? Kelvin?
You said, what up, Black Mama? Which one?
I know.
One of the three, pick one.
And Kendra said it's 2 a.m. in New York. Well, thank y'all so much for tuning
Which
in.
part of New York are you in? I want to go back to New York. I missed the shopping. That's sad. You know, I'm already talking about shopping.
Remember I sent y'all Toy Be Shopping and I see she got a bag?
Fish, right?
Toy shop so much. We almost don't even have to shop. We can go to Toy's house and we eat some.
Oh, Angela.
Toy's like, I don't care, take it.
But
Look,
look,
like 500.
look. I got a couple subjects to touch back on because y'all was talking about hair and everything like that while I was on my way.
Yeah, because you should have been here. But okay.
Yeah, you gonna do my hair?
You never called me. Whose fault is that?
Look, I'm telling y'all, when
What's
these two
my fault?
start beefing, this WWE, they be boxing it. They just got to fight a couple months ago.
Alaska's beautiful in the
They are
summertime.
too old to be fighting. It's crazy.
We ain't that old. We're still young.
But
at
it's
heart.
a lot
Body's
of
turning
pictures
sore and
here.
everything.
Well, I mean,
And then it was so
technically-
funny. The next day, they would both beat up. I said, that's why y'all need to stop.
Yeah, we apologize to each other and said we're never doing that crap again.
Kiki was hurting, Troy was hurting. Both of them had marks. I said, that's why y'all keep doing this. Too old for this. Once you get past a certain age, you need to cut certain stuff out.
Yeah, I can't be fighting like that. I got
Kiki was like walking around holding her butt. She was like, ow.
my knees was hurting. I got arthritis in both knees. Like I was hurting.
I said, y'all need to
But
stop.
when it's go time, we go.
Y'all getting old. But you know what? These two, they literally been beefing since they came out the womb. Like, they've been fighting.
And that's another thing that nobody knows. Like, we literally been fighting ever since.
But now they're getting older. They're both in their 30s. They can't be doing that stuff.
I know we can't.
Toy's like, I need to go to the hospital. It's not funny, but she made it so I can laugh. I said, see, that's why you shouldn't be doing this. I saw her so he got she was wrong, and she was like, well, I marked up too. Yeah. And then you know what? They always call me as like the referee.
And you know what she does? She be like, I don't even want to be in the middle of it. Y'all can figure it out.
I know.
Look,
We
I'm
both be
getting
talking
up.
crap about each other.
Y'all can
It's
beat me
different.
down.
But eventually we talking.
And look, after that, she made me mad before. Again, I mean, guess who has my car?
Look, they be calling me out. I don't even answer the phone. Like, look, especially if I know that they're beefing. Yeah, I'm busy. Cause Kiki will call me talking about Toy, and then Toy will call me talking about Kiki, and it's 3 hours later. I'm like, man, I just got all that, you know. And someone said, "Is that Meatloaf?" Yes, it is Peacemaker. And lady said, "Mayday, you gonna come tomorrow for our Memorial Day cookout?"
Yes, I am.
Look, lady gonna speak into existence. Lady,
Right? What's up?
She already got on me. Like
What's going on?
Yeah, and then
What's going on, lady? You already know how we rocking, bro. Stop it.
And Grape said 8 a.m. in Sweden. Wow, thank you so much.
8 in the morning?
And Angela said, "I want to visit Alaska."
And then Kendrick said he's in the city in New York. That's what's up. The city is actually beautiful. But how's the rent?
I think if you
prices
visit
for-
a city,
Let me. I want to know how are you and your family like living in the city in New York? Because I know that it's expensive.
So pretty much, I want to know what job you have. Just so
No, it ain't even about the job. Like, are you surviving in New York? Because I know.
Are you a 100K man, or you made to take the check?
Right. Yeah.
Are you 6 feet? And hey, how are you doing, Chris? How are you doing? He said, "What's good, Queens?" From
What's up?
Indiana.
no, this was fire.
Oh, thank you. We missed somebody from Indiana. I feel.
Fire. And look, they didn't even pick me up today. Yeah. Somebody got my car.
Kendrick's like, shh.
Hey, Kendrick be out there on the block hustling.
Yeah, right?
Kendrick hustler, we got you.
Kendrick,
What's up?
look, don't do that PPE fraud. Allegedly, I heard.
Don't do that.
Man,
Just chill, bro.
Because I
Just
thought about
chill.
moving to New York one time. I seen those
Nah.
rent prices. I said, yeah, I couldn't.
I know I can't afford it. That's not
I
my.
couldn't.
That ain't my people.
No, it ain't.
I'm not gonna be in the hood, but I'm not gonna be in the rich and right neighborhood either. I'm gonna be somewhere.
I couldn't even afford
Like,
to be in the hood.
like medium, like,
Yeah.
like, kind of like, I don't,
Wow.
what?
Angela, where's it over $5 a gallon?
Yeah, they can keep that. I look like they keep the car.
Should I get a bite? I'll be in jail.
And look, you know what's so crazy? All these people in Alaska is getting hit with bites.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We didn't see it. We wasn't there.
It's
all
allegedly my
speculation.
foot. Yes, they are.
Alaska news source. Pull it up.
But you know what's so crazy though? I had to mention this earlier. I almost hit somebody on the bike today because it's
Allegedly.
It wasn't no allegedly. I was the one.
Allegedly.
It is so
Allegedly.
Hey, Wilbur. I actually knew somebody named Wilbur that I went to school with. Said from South Carolina. We've been to North Carolina before.
No, see, it was not allegedly. I was driving down the road. No, I gotta tell my story. Okay, allegedly.
That's exactly why.
I was driving down the road, and then they started to go into the middle of the street. They seen me and everything. They purposely started to go across the crosswalk when I had the right way to go.
Toya, the pedestrian has right away.
Huh?
I thought pedestrians have right away.
No, I was on the main road.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, no, I was on the main
No,
road.
it's
I had to happen. I had to.
Yeah, they about to jet ride across the street, and I almost hit them. And the other cars behind me seen what they did, and the car on the side of me seen what they did. I was just like, and then they looked at me like,
too much when you're driving, bro.
Kiki, if I'm making a turn onto the main road,
Y'all don't start. Look how it all starts.
and they are about to try to go across when they don't have the right of way, and they're on the main road like that. Like even if I'm,
I think people are looking.
You
at
were
the
like
these
this.
days.
yeah, they are.
If you're like
Girl, I
this,
have somebody in the
look,
middle.
if you're like this, right, the whole time when you're driving.
I wasn't messing with my phone. Not on that road.
I'm done.
Look, good thing the person didn't get hit and they would have lived another day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Angela said
But-
with the gas over $5, she's in Los Angeles. Well, now that makes sense.
That makes sense,
Yeah.
and I feel like inflation is probably gonna go up a whole lot.
Especially in Cali. I don't. Angela, do you have soul ties to Los Angeles? Have you thought about moving out of there? Because everything's so expensive.
Right, because
and then Kendrick said I work for a major league baseball team. Okay.
That's what's
Let me know we got a
up.
celebrity in the chat.
I know. He ain't struggling.
Or you could be trolling. We don't know.
I almost tried to move to New York. I'd have been on the corner. After like a few months, I can't afford this. I'd have been homeless as mud.
But I would
That
make a
was
smart choice, and I wouldn't move anywhere that I knew was expensive. Like I wouldn't move to LA. I already know. Now, if I had like some great job and I'm making all this money, then yeah. But I want to move somewhere where I can be poor but be rich.
Angela said,
and that means like Atlanta.
Angela said she's
and honestly, listen to her last statement.
Huh?
Listen to her last statement.
That.
Oh, if you don't understand what she meant by her last statement, bruh.
Okay, so Angela, now I got questions for you.
Angela, I think you told me that already. You said I live in my car. Is that because you want to or because you have to?
Yeah.
And what type of car is it? Because I see some people have some super
story.
tight like
RVs.
RVs.
Some super dope setups.
Yeah, I've seen some nice setups. And it's a long story, but we are praying for you, Angela.
I don't know.
She said it's a long story. We got time.
Yeah,
I'm curious. I want to know.
Yeah, we definitely want to know what's going on with you. And
but you definitely have. You seem like you're happy. You got Wi-Fi. You know.
Yeah.
Do you like it? Are you happy? I think that's the main question.
Don't give me.
Well, Angela, you can always come.
A RAV4. Oh, you got space. You in an SUV.
Why are you living in your car?
Because she has to. Kiki, come on now.
She has to, but why?
I don't know if she wants to explain.
Because in LA is $5 a gallon for gas. Times are hard. A lot of people are homeless out here now. A lot of people are struggling for rent. You know, that's not. Angela ain't the only one. There's a lot of family. That's why we as people that do have warm places to lay our heads should be thankful.
Yeah, it's hard. I feel like a lot of things have gotten super expensive.
Yes,
they really have like just with everything that's been going on and stuff like that, and like that's another thing.
Angela, we definitely understand. You don't have to explain it to us, but we're praying for you, and we hope that you're safe.
Yeah,
and
you got
whatever you're striving for happens for you.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like. I think as people, like sometimes when people have it all good and they got things going on for themselves, they got a job, an apartment, it's hard to forget. It's easy to forget about the people who are struggling. And there are people that are struggling. Like, things are very expensive, you know?
Oh, you're welcome.
And that's why I always tell Ava to be happy and be blessed, because things will always be different.
Oh, no problem.
Because everything can change at the drop of a dime.
It sure can, Angela. It sure can. You can be working one day and get in a car accident.
Yeah, it'd be the simplest something.
Yeah. Or you could, have a husband and y'all could be doing good, and one day you can come home, he doesn't make it. That's why you gotta be thankful and stay prayed up.
There was actually a lady.
No worries, Angela.
There was a lady who on Facebook, they have like videos of people talking about how they went homeless, and then a lot of those stories. A lady was like, "My husband passed away," and she was like, "I couldn't sustain everything by myself." But she had this dope van that she motorized. I can't say
modified.
Yep, modified to where it worked for her. And it was a cool van, man. I ain't gonna lie. And then they came out and helped her, and they helped her with more stuff that she needed and stuff. It was cool.
There's actually a lot of stories like that on social media and YouTube where it's like
she says she has a house in Texas.
People live in their cars, and there are some people who have beat down cars, and there are people who have really really nice cars. You know?
Yeah. Wait, so if you have a house in Texas, what are you still in Los Angeles for? Or is that part of the long story you were talking about?
They say I'm nosy and I'll be asking a lot of questions, but look at them.
I
I was like,
Be
whoa,
quiet.
Look at them.
What?
Angela,
Oh,
if
that's
you feel comfortable
bad.
one day, we're gonna have you hit the link when we do our StreamYard lives. Hit the link. You can keep your icon or your little picture on there, or you can cam up and just come talk with us. You know, we're very understanding people. We've actually been through so much in our lives, like.
Yep. I've been homeless with a 1-year-old baby. No, Jaden was 11 months.
Yeah.
It was a hot mess back then.
And I wasn't like homeless, like sleeping outside. And I stayed with Keegan for 2 years and I moved up to Alaska. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta grind out, hold your head up high, and continue to pray. Don't let anybody try to drag you down. Because let's be real here. You're not grown until you had it, lost it all, and got it back.
Yeah.
And you know what? And one thing I would say is because they know this is the best. Had it, lost it, had it, lost it, had it,
Just
getting it
it's
back.
life. Life is
That's what happens.
life be life
You-
too much.
Exactly, and you not too much.
No,
but
yes, it's too much.
You-
Sometimes it'd be like, all right,
you,
life,
you,
need to take a
always
break.
gotta
You need
get
a
your
break.
stuff back.
I know.
But Angela said, I'm much older than y'all, 57. You know what? But we are glad that you have made it all these years. And I look up to people who are 60, 70, because I'm like, man, you made it through life
Yeah.
for all this time. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and
Like,
then
life's hard.
She's watching that, so it's like, think about it. It's like, this is giving her some type of energy, positive energy and motivation, and you know what I mean.
And that's what I love about these
Yeah.
channels. Like, you really never know who's watching. And there can be people watching from the clouds, and you don't never know who's watching, who your story is gonna touch. I've had people come to me and say, like, "Oh, I started cooking more because of you. I'm trying new things," and that's really what it's all about.
Positive energy, good vibes.
And then also for us is like we had that time where everybody was beefing in the family. We wasn't having dinners no more.
We wasn't doing anything, and then it kind of got to a point where it was like we all separated, but at the same time when we separated, you know, we were still going through our own things, but we still wanted and needed each other. But communication was lost. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and so I feel
So-
like this channel and us doing Sunday dinners has brought back the family aspect
Yeah.
where it's like, okay, we got Sunday dinner. We all know that we're meeting on Sundays. With something that my dad started when he was alive, he passed a couple of years ago. Ever since then, I feel like the family has been lost.
It has.
We've been
Everybody.
going through it emotionally.
Everybody, and it's not even really just us. Honestly, to tell you the truth, it's literally a whole nother king side.
Yeah, like, I feel like everybody was just lost after he passed.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're finally starting to find ourselves again.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And, you know, at Sunday dinner, you gotta have good food, okay?
Yeah,
Just-
my dad was the glue.
Yeah.
He had a lot of people together. And Angela, what type of cocktail you got? And she said, I'm laying down a memory foam with a cocktail.
Good. Angela was
Because she
good.
said, look, I'm chilling.
And you know what was funny or what was crazy when I think about it? He brought us together with food.
Yeah.
Because every time Dad had an event or a
It was
party,
always
there was always
food.
food.
Always food.
That's why we never had grills. Because we was to go to his house. And
Always food.
he'd have like 3 or 4 different grills.
I didn't even
Food
remember.
was always
Remember,
there.
remember on the other house, I literally got 2 grills, and I was like, nope.
Yeah, y'all, we were ashamed of ourselves. We haven't had a grill for so long. But like I said, we have not been doing our family stuff like that. Everybody was beefing. Everybody was going through what they was going through. And we're all just now starting to get to a place and we're like, you know what? I don't care what's going on. For Sunday dinner, I'm pulling up. You know?
Kendra said, my pops left us a brownstone that's paid for. Is that, what is it?
I think a brownstone's like a house. With the restaurant, or like the bodegas on the bottom. Isn't that what a brownstone is in New York?
I don't know.
It's like a store and an apartment on top.
We're gonna need you to elaborate.
Right,
on
that's
that
what a
one.
brownstone is.
Oh, Angela, I'm sorry.
What is she saying?
She's not facing possible well, I guess-
Perilous. Well, Angela, we'll definitely keep you in our prayers. And I published this video the other day on my video portion of my page about how I have a brain tumor. And it was a very emotional video to create. But go check that video out, Angela, if you haven't already seen it. And I would encourage all of you guys to check it out. You know, despite what the doctor says, it's really about what God says.
Yeah.
And if you
And
wake,
it
if
does,
you wake
like-
up the next day, you can do this. Then you got another day. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. As long as you're doing that, you're gonna be okay. You are going to be okay.
Yeah. Kendrick, you
It's
got
gonna
blessed.
like
He said it's a 4-story house.
Kendrick,
It
you
might
got a
be a
wife.
struggle in
Yeah,
your
Kendrick said he
You
got
gonna
a
be
wife,
alright,
he got
bro.
kids, and they got one grandson. If I'm not mistaken, I
Oh,
remember
Kendrick
that.
got it going on.
That's what's up.
But yes,
you are
Angela,
lucky.
Stay positive. Think about what's going great, and just keep. I think keep going is the main part.
Yeah, don't
keep
give up.
keep going. Don't think about nothing negative. Always like fill your mind with positive affirmations, just despite whatever is going on.
Yeah,
And
and it's
then
like the
just-
conversations you have with
Yeah.
yourself and the things you tell
You gotta
yourself
be positive.
matter so much.
Yeah.
Like your mindset matters.
It definitely does.
It definitely your mindset matters. That's why I don't sit around and like complain too much or because I feel like when you complain too much, it makes you like depressed, low key.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
does. It does. Even when people complain to you, you be like, "What, bro? This is like 20 times of what I gotta deal with." No, but Angela, literally, just this is what I would recommend for you. And I'm not no psychologist or anything like that,
What's in the
but this will probably help you.
It's nothing.
Sit down and just write some positive affirmations for yourself, like I am beautiful, I am worthy,
Sorry, you're a moderator.
I am strong. You
Can
know,
you take
positive
a minute to the alphabet?
affirmations, and they're gonna go a whole. It's gonna take you a long way, and then you know what you can do? You can stick them on
Can I
your
do it?
Yeah.
your bathroom
Yeah, you-
window, or you can stick them on the
I don't know
bedroom
how
and
to
then-
window.
this comment.
Oh yeah, and then she says to me,
So-
she just time out. So I'm gonna show you how. And Angela said I have 8 screws in my back and hip replacement. I'm going to be bionic in a minute. Like my look.
You making it though?
You know what? I will say it's amazing what they can do in the hospital. You be like, I didn't know y'all could do this.
Right? You know what's so
Yeah.
crazy? Somebody was just telling me that they literally like took those doctor shows I used to watch?
Mm-hmm.
They took the machine and literally went in and did their whole procedure. Like
Did it what?
took the machine. Like,
Oh, I heard of that machine. I forgot what
yeah,
it's called.
I can't remember.
It's like
the
a
name of
robot. It's like
Yeah.
a robot that you can
it.
do
I
surgery
can't remember
with.
the name of it.
And Kendrick, you're right. You definitely everybody goes through.
But I know what you're
storms,
talking
and
about.
you
It's like
right
a
up
robot
there.
that they can do
Mhm.
surgery with.
Yeah.
And the doctor sits at the thing, and it looks like an octopus.
And then they literally just
like a
sit
spider,
there.
actually.
They have, I think Seattle has it. If I'm not mistaken, Seattle has a lot up there.
And then she
No.
literally, I don't remember the name of it. But they literally did that, and they did the whole operation, and then, like, she was cool.
Yeah. I'm
Because
like,
I think what it is, they prefer to use the machines because the machines are more steady.
what they say is like, didn't you use it too, Toya, when you got your surgery? No?
I probably did. I don't remember nothing. They told me count back
I
to
forgot.
10, and the guy looked at me and I was out.
No,
Cause like remember when they
your
like the little
doctor-
small
no,
thing
your
right there,
doctor was
and they were
fucked
saying
up.
they were gonna use the thing, and that's why they had a
I'm
small
pretty
incision.
no, yeah, you're right.
I think he used it.
Because I
too.
had several cuts all over my stomach. I had the gastric.
How many? You have 4 or?
But they were like little bitty
Four
dashes, and
or,
because they
like,
used that
like
machine.
4? That's a machine thing.
Yeah,
I think it was the
because it
machine.
was like little cuts like this big.
Like a
All
piggy
over my
size, like,
stomach.
like this.
No, it wasn't even. No, it was like little dad, like literally like this. Like you still, I still
And I
have
think
it.
they used that machine on Toy because she had little stitch marks, was small.
Yeah, like
And if they would have had
five.
actually cut her open, she would have bigger marks.
Yeah, and
And what the
Yeah.
hell he said,
Oh.
who full plate that is?
what the hell? Who the hell?
Some of y'all names, I be loving
Kiki,
them.
you said, look, Kiki said, I live in my car, and Kiki said, put affirmations on my bathroom window.
Yeah.
Oh no, put them on the back window.
Right man, no book.
My bad. You know what I meant, bro. Why you gotta call me out
I
like
feel like
that,
Kiki
bro?
was listening to that song by Flip Up.
She was.
Hype me up.
Number weird.
Hype me up. That's my song right there. And then, okay, there's this dude on TikTok. His name is Geoff.
Body yada 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 yada.
So Megan finna go to jail anyway, allegedly. Megan gonna be in the jail for
I can't help it.
You'll be in there twerking.
I don't even know why you trying to put your hand around. Bro, I'm moving around, bro. I can't sit by. I cannot sit by you.
You don't go in front like that. Okay.
I'm sorry, but no.
Get back over here.
Nope. Mm-mm.
We're gonna talk about Megan and Tori tomorrow. We're also gonna talk about. You want me to hand that to you?
Oh, there's some more stuff that came out.
Did you guys hear about the Congresswoman who was alleging that they have body cam or ring footage that Megan didn't or Tori didn't shoot Megan? There's a
They've been like
Congresswoman.
that though.
Okay, we're gonna talk about it tomorrow. Y'all join the panel. Kiki, I got it for you. I got it for you. You going back over there? Kiki don't know what she wanted. She drunk.
No. She keeps singing that damn song.
She down with it. You see
I
her
ain't
lady
even
in the
singing no
camera.
more. Come on back. Come back, little baby.
Okay, so there's a congresswoman who is alleging that she has new evidence proving that Tori's innocent. We are going to talk about that, and apparently, I felt like it was an old story, but some of you guys don't know. We're going to talk about that. I'm also going to show you guys, and this is because of Joanne has been asking me to cover this story. There was a Mexican TikToker, she's also a beauty influencer, who was unalived on live. It was crazy. So we're gonna talk about that. I'm not gonna show you the actual footage. I'm just gonna show you like the aftermath. She was beautiful too. She was only 23.
She was really
She was
pretty. I actually
beautiful.
watched the whole video.
They're calling it femicide, and in Mexico, femicide.
It's a normal thing that happens all the time.
Yeah,
And they do it to people that is like actually like thriving, in their community. So that's one
Wait,
thing
they
that
kill the
people
people?
have to.
and a lot of people. Kiki,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
see, you've been studying. Hopefully, Kiki join the show. She ain't got to work. You said you got to go in at 10.
Mhm.
I'm gonna start at 8:30 though. I'll get right into that.
If you
story
say
first.
something crazy on here, I will block you. I just blocked the last person. I'm not even playing. You said
Yeah, you're
something
gonna get the
stupid.
chopping block for life.
Chop.
Some people allow people to troll in the comments. I don't do that because I want it to be a positive environment here.
Yeah, he said something.
And I
Yo,
cannot focus if somebody's saying something crazy.
He
So
said we're lesbians. We're sisters.
Stupid. We're not a cult.
but that's what the trolls do. They try to get a reaction out of you. I just leave the comments and I move on. We are cooking and eating food. It needs to be a positive environment. And-
Get her. But yes,
I drink, you can drink. Trust in the Lord.
yeah, God always come through. Always.
Mm.
And he's always on time.
Yep. I think sometimes it's just like when something's happening, you be like, damn, what the hell?
I know you be wanting to have you want to be wanting something to happen right then and there.
Yeah,
But it happens
it's-
when it's supposed to happen. Everything happens on his time and not yours. And that's one thing that a lot of people have to realize.
Yeah.
And sometimes I have to realize that, like, I be wanting stuff to happen right then and there. I be getting so stressed out, and I'm like, nope. Just gotta be patient.
Yeah, Toy was stressed out, and she was like, TT. I'm like, Toy, calm down. You don't even know if it's gonna be all that.
I know.
You
It really
even
don't.
said, just wait. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, there's no point of like over stressing anything. You might as well wait and really see if you need to be stressing or not. You know? But this is the season 3 finale, 215 episodes in the season. We have been cooking, we have been eating.
Everything.
Kiki, tell us what some of the dishes that you ate from season 3 were.
Man.
I forgot all of them. Them steak nachos. Oh, I watched that back when you were struggling to eat that chip. I don't remember what episode. I think it was 211. I made steak nachos. And Kiki was in the chat and she was like,
trying to get the chip, but
she was like, hey, I'm about to pull up. And then I was sitting out eating and the doorbell rang and she really came over. And then I told her, I was like, hey, you can eat some off my plate, right?
I know. I never watched
it in the comments.
No, look, what I was trying to do, right? I wasn't trying to touch anything else with the chip except for like everything else. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it looked like I was trying to.
But it was so funny.
But
because when she was trying to eat, they were like, I think it was Next Level. He was like, does it make you mad when your family member eats off your plate? As Kiki was eating off my plate. But I told her she could have some food.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
So I was like, what? Look, and then
it was so
they
funny.
already know. They already know how. We already know how each other is. So it's like, Tisha and Toya are cool with that. Me, I can't deal with it.
It depends on what it is. Like for nachos, I'm not tripping. You're gonna eat one chip, that's it. Now if it's soup, probably not. I'll make you your own bowl.
Yeah. But like certain stuff, it depends.
Like if I have 3 tacos and I give you one,
like
that's okay.
That's your taco.
But if it's that family member who's nasty and be like backwashing a lot and it depends. It depends.
So it's like, and then like.
But it was so funny.
It was funny because I already came in the house, washed my hands, everything. And then I just sat down and it was like, hey, I'm getting scolded. What?
Bro, I think that y'all be messing with Kiki.
Y'all trying to get a reaction on me. Why?
I made a lot of soups during this season. And I always, because it was like winter.
That, and then we did,
a lot of Sunday dinners. Ooh, remember that stir-fried rice we made?
Ooh, yes.
Bro, that stir-fried rice was better than the Chinese restaurant.
Man, you're not so sad.
We ate some good food during the season. Oh, and I made
so ordered something, right?
Huh?
So and so.
This gonna be a messy story. Said so and so.
He ordered something, right? And then literally, I'm like,
What is this?
I'm saying, I was like this.
It was hard.
That's how long I was chewing.
What was it?
Just the meat, Mongolian beef.
It was bad. That's
It
sad.
was
It's so sad when you order food and it's jacked up. It's so sad.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when your mind is set on eating that and it's nasty. It's so freaking sad. You're like, man, I should have cooked that.
What else did you do? You did
remember the sliders? The Philly cheesesteak sliders? The Big Bank turkey sliders? Ooh, Big Bank chicken sliders. Excuse me, y'all. Oh, but for the holidays, we was cooking. We made some collard greens. We made some Cajun
You
chicken,
already know we
Cajun turkey.
in for the holiday.
And we had wine. We had wine a couple of times. We did that. We had cheese.
The wine thing. Yeah.
The wine tasting that I did some wine tasting.
But don't think just because.
And let's talk about this. What are we eating on?
We gonna be on here.
Remember when we had the Italian style Sunday dinner? And Arvella brought the lasagna. We love our cousin. Let's start there. She brought lasagna to feed 50 people. fried lasagna to feed 50 people, and there's only like less than 10 of us. So what we ended up doing is we ended up donating or giving that food to the homeless because we didn't want to throw it out. We were not eating the lasagna. Lasagna is heavy. So it's like, even though it's not that much, it's heavy. So we couldn't eat all of it. We did give it to the homeless, and they were so happy. They ate it immediately. And it made us feel good.
They
Because
did,
it's like,
and honestly, what we started doing is like when we started cooking, when TG started cooking the big dishes and stuff like that, and when we were bringing drinks over and stuff like that, we would give them to the homeless so they can actually eat some food. So.
And one thing I'll say, they dug right in.
They did, yeah. And then, you know.
And it made us feel good, and Kiki was like, well, that's our good deed for the day.
Yeah.
You know, because like, we could just do that food away.
Right.
But if we have extra food, and honestly, I know how much food to cook. When we had our cousin come over, it's different.
Yeah, it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot. Shout out to our brother for that, but.
Like, I'll cook enough food to where I'll have leftovers, and they can take a plate, and then we're pretty much done with it.
Yeah.
Cause I know like how much.
But we had like, ooh, that would have been like 12 plates. It was a lot. It was a lot.
So I know how much to cook, so that we don't have too much extra food left over.
Toy was
Who's
attacking me.
vibrating?
Nerd into her said happy birthday. Whose birthday was? Oh, that cake is because it's the season 3 finale. And Angela said, y'all didn't cut the cake. I don't know, man. We're full.
What trade?
And Midget Mike, y'all remember Midget Mike from that movie?
Yeah, okay.
Friday, isn't that from Friday after one of the Fridays? I don't even know if we're gonna cut that cake. Should we cut the cake, y'all?
No,
Should we save it for tomorrow?
Never told me.
It's,
I don't want no more.
Before I said
It looks,
that is messed
Hey
up.
Jim, how are you doing? How you doing?
Yo.
It's a 4-layer white cake. Should we cut this cake, Toy, or should we save it for tomorrow?
Girl, go ahead and cut it. I want a piece.
Okay, we're gonna cut it,
And I
y'all.
made sure it wasn't chocolate because I knew Ava don't really like
Should we
chocolate.
put 3 candles in here?
For what?
This is the finale.
What?
You got candles?
Yeah.
Let's go! Let's go!
The disrespect, they can say for what? Y'all know it's the season 3 finale? Yeah. Let's put 3 candles in here.
Help me!
And you know, Ava gotta make sure we get locked up by the police before we get us out of here.
Help me!
It smells delicious.
I'm getting kidnapped.
Y'all want some?
Sell the
Okay, let me get
kids
some candles.
to the circus. That's what you get for messing with me. I'm going to my room.
Okay, then.
And I have my house too.
No, I keep your house. I'm just joking. If you go in that room, I'll give you a $10,000.
What?
Wait. Okay.
Boy, you can keep
Oh, well.
the room and keep
Can you text me an address?
I gotta go get a lighter for my
Can you
room.
tell it to me? Can you text it to me? Okay. Text it to me.
I'll be right back, y'all. I'm gonna go get a lighter. Oh, let me give y'all a better view. So this was the season 3 finale dinner. We got meatloaf here, peas, mashed potatoes. Kiki, can you take a picture of that with your phone?
You're not getting my
I'm gonna get a
house.
lighter.
I'm not gonna get your house.
You just want my snacks.
No.
Here, take a
I
picture.
threw all the snacks away.
She like my food.
There's nothing in my house no more.
That's a lot!
Be quiet.
Toya has the motherload of the house, so if you need anything, you go there. Literally.
About what?
Your phone ringing.
Okay.
Hello?
Let's dim the lights.
No. I'm coming.
Okay, we don't sing happy birthday because it's not our birthday party, but it is the conclusion of the season 3 finale. So
We could say like happy grand finale.
that's actually a good idea. Here we go. Are you guys gonna blow the candles out? No, I'm just playing.
I was trying to take a picture of my camera.
Of the.
My camera looked too blurry.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I'll get one of them. Okay, here we go. Ava, you wanna come help blow them out?
You see how blurry it was?
Wipe your camera off.
I just did.
Ooh, I'm
No,
gonna
you
burn
didn't.
myself.
You're doing it with your finger. Keith.
Okay, y'all ready? Happy grand finale.
I said happy birthday.
I know. I was about to
I know. I can't.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to the channel. Happy birthday. Bell.
Okay, 215 episodes in this season. We're going into season 4. Ava, you want to blow the candles out?
Sure.
Come on. Come here. Look at my baby outfit. So cute. Y'all can't see it, but that's okay. Okay, blow them out, Ava.
Woo! Hey! And then guess what? Don't forget how many medals she got this season, bro.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
Let's
We're
talk
talking
about it.
everything.
Come on, Ava. Tell them you the champion, huh?
The champ.
Look at her outfit. It's cute, huh? Okay, Ava.
She the champ.
She gonna hop away. She ain't walking.
Hey, but
She got 22 medals.
Literally this whole season. One season. Talk about that.
Okay.
Put some respect on her name.
Okay, here we go. Shout out to the foodie gang. Yes, Kendra said the champ is here. Ava's so subtle about it, like, you know, calm about it, quiet. She don't even be like, okay. You know how the mean girls be, who be like, I'm the best. I know I'm the best. Ava don't be like that.
she showed done, but
She
just wrote me a note saying toilet is banned from my room.
really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you ain't gonna say no. It said my whole name and everything.
No, it's a Kiki.
No, I know you lying. It said TOYA. It didn't say KEKE.
It did. And I
Oh,
did
it
not.
All right, go get the paper. Let's go see it. Go get it.
It's already in the trash.
Look at that.
Thank you, Angela. Yes, it's definitely a blessing.
4-layer white cake right there. But yeah, you know what's crazy? When I started this YouTube channel, first of all, I didn't really know what I was gonna do when I went live. And we have been up here in just this episode or season for 215 episodes. Season 1 was like my first season. I was like 50 episodes. That is the smallest season I have. Season 2, I believe, was like 100 or so episodes. But
And this cake looks so good. You know, private select cakes, they have really good. Their cakes are always so good.
mm-hmm.
Whatever they do to them, just
And
keep doing
Ava
it.
wants some cake. That's why she came up to me and said, Mommy, I'm sorry. I said, what you sorry for?
I tried to show her the cake when I brought it in, but
What
she
you
just
sorry
gave
for?
me a
Everybody
dirty
did that
look.
wrong.
I don't like meat. Meat on certain things.
But you ate fried chicken. That's me. That's different.
Yeah, that's different.
Oh God, girl, you gotta eat different stuff sometimes. It's okay.
I'll come on for Kiki, too.
You know what dish I don't like, but I had to eat it growing up? Red beans and rice.
I
actually
love
like
that
that
dish.
Love the rice, hate the beans. I don't know, the texture of the beans just always threw me off.
I gotta make that one day for you guys from scratch. But I like the Zatter.
Mom did it from scratch too.
Red beans, rice, and my mom would make it from scratch. I think she would get ham hocks.
Yep, she got ham hocks. Should it would
Hey,
take,
Bob, bring this in your room.
she would let the beans sit overnight.
Yeah, because when you get hard beans, you have to let them sit in water overnight, so that they can absorb the water and they'll double in size.
Oh, when you get ready to put the cake away, you gotta put it in the fridge.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put it.
That's
I
one of
can
those
already
things that
put it.
can go in the fridge. Take another fork, please.
Yeah.
I seen this one. I was like, oh yeah, let me get this one. I like the way it looked. It looked good. Thank you very much.
So I'm gonna take 2 bites.
I might push it to 3
She's gonna take
4.
2 bites and be done.
Oh, that was good. You okay?
Yeah, I gotta fix that.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Eat that and then we're gonna get you ready for bed. Yeah, I gotta fix this thing right here, but I almost tripped on live, y'all. That's why people don't make one live. Cause then if a mistake happens, that's it, you gotta ride with it.
It's alright.
But if I make too many mistakes, what I'll do, I'll make a video members only. That's my loophole. Oh, and the recipes, I'm gonna post all of the recipes probably tomorrow for the mashed potatoes, peas, and the meatloaf. I'm gonna post them on this video and the prep video that I did. And yeah, people, I know you saw that. Girl, I almost didn't make it. Y'all wouldn't go see me tomorrow.
Sure would know. I'm like, you get out, take her to the hospital. We're gonna make sure she's okay.
LT, but how you doing today?
Well, I made 3 bites. It's good though. Don't need a lot of it though.
Yeah. I hope y'all hit the like button. Cause I know when this video gonna end, we're gonna see like 600 views. It's so crazy how many people will watch your video and not hit the like button. I would feel personally insulted if this wasn't a widespread problem across YouTube.
Right?
When you're watching off your phone, if you double tap the screen. So I think you just did it. Yeah, so you already did it. And you see how the thumbs up is like
up there?
Yeah, it's like white. You've already done it. So double tap the screen, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Before I became a content creator, I didn't hit the like button. I didn't subscribe. I didn't leave a comment. With all that being said, I have learned the error of my ways. And now I will leave a comment. Y'all will see me in the comment section on so much different content. Cooking content, rapping content, rap music, commentary from the news. I'm always in the chat now. Because now as a content creator, I understand so much more. And that's how I'm able to tell y'all a lot of this stuff is made up. Don't believe everything you see or everything you hear. Do your research.
Mm-hmm. People is putting out stuff to get views.
Yep. Putting out salacious stories just to get views. Okay, so tomorrow we're for sure doing time for tea. I got some more tea too, so we're gonna talk about that. We will see what we will cook. We might do a bonus episode. We might do a season 4 opener. We're gonna do something with some food. And we have so much food. You know, we're blessed. We're a very blessed family. Our freezers. Toy got 2 deep freezers in her house.
Well, one is technically Kiki's.
We have
it's
a
technically
lot.
mine because I'm using it.
This is why we never stress about food. We're so willing to feed other people. Because, like, one thing that I truly believe is that if you feed people, it'll come back to you. Mm-hmm. We never was tripping about food. But when we were younger, my mom would get so mad at us because we'd be giving away freeze pops.
I know.
we would just be giving away snacks to the kids in the neighborhood. Like we were always
But mom did
trying to
it
hurt
too.
people.
That's the same thing. Mom,
She would be
away.
mad. She'd be like, y'all get all my damn freeze pops away. Every time I would go up in here and buy them. But we always were giving people, and unfortunately, that can go both either way.
I think no. Mom had her picks about who she was willing to help and people that she was not willing to help. Some of them kids is bad, very bad.
And looking back at it, yeah, very bad kids.
Yeah. Pray about where they at now. They just
Very bad kids. But we always were sharing our food. But we have a lot of meat in our freezers, so we're gonna try to get something together. And if we don't cook, if we don't do nothing, I'll let y'all know on my community tab. But we are doing time for tea. That video's already set up. Already got the content picked out. You know, all I gotta do is wake up, get ready, and open up the live. You know, like the interaction.
it would be nice to grill, but there's missing some stuff.
I think we need to see what the weather's gonna be like.
I know. The
And I think we need to get
today
together and get
has
a
not
list.
been.
It was so scandalous. Okay, so yesterday was so sunny and beautiful. Today was like the beginning of the day. Wasn't that great, right?
It started off decent. It actually, I thought
Okay,
it was
that
gonna be
gets
sunny.
backwards.
And no, what happened was it started to rain. I walked outside, I was like, okay, it's cloudy, but it's still sunny. I'm like thinking of warm up. Nope, went outside, I swear to God, a couple hours later, it went straight downhill.
So we're gonna see what the weather's gonna be like, and I think honestly that's gonna tell us what we're gonna do.
Yeah, because I thought it was going to be cool, but it really wasn't.
I'm like, are we doing a last minute barbecue? And then maybe when we're eating, we can strike up the live, like you know.
Yeah, because the weather's been. Alaska got like real.
Dang, Toy.
Alaska got bipolar
I know
weather.
you see me standing here, bro.
Yeah.
Jeez. How long was I sitting there? Almost a minute.
Cake.
Hey, I'm tired of seeing him like that. Use your prejudice.
I can't carry
You
cake.
acting like you're starving.
Like
Like you gotta live and walk on your knees. You girl, you made me look bad out here.
I don't really know.
I can't carry
But isn't her outfit cute? Toy got her this outfit. Can you scoot over,
Yes,
Ava?
it is.
Target. And look, Ava's full of muscle, okay? Look, y'all can pick on Ava if y'all want to. You don't get beat up.
Oh no.
Yeah, for real. You don't get beat up and
She
put
got
on.
more somewhere.
Bow. Come over,
She
you come
got
over here.
over here.
You want me to bring your patches? I'll bring your patches. Not carry that bottle to the book for you.
I know.
I still this. It's my seat.
And Ava ain't no punk. You know what? One day I went to Ava's school to get her from the line, and this little boy like touched her. She turned around and she was like, "You better stop or I'll punch you in your face." I'm like, Ava, what the heck? I said, Ava, don't say that. Ava wasn't playing though. Okay, I'm sorry. You turn a little bit towards the camera. Okay, can y'all see Ava's outfit? Let me move towards Soda. Tori got her this outfit. It's a Lilo and Stitch short set. Super, super cute. You like it, Ava?
Yeah.
And when I buy her pink, she doesn't like it, but because someone else bought this pink, she thinks it's okay.
Really?
Yeah, she apparently don't like pink when I buy
I
it.
ain't know Troy was the only one that bought it for her.
Oh, okay, Kiki, we didn't know. Kiki and Toy bought it, okay?
You did not buy that.
Ava,
Why are
you
you lying?
Ava, you want to sip your water now?
Oh, damn, this cake is good. Where's
Kiki,
this from?
Kiki was there.
Oh,
She
sorry.
didn't buy it.
I was just about to say that. Where you get this cake from?
And this is loose
Fred
right here,
Meyer's?
y'all. So be careful when you walk over here. I gotta tape it back down.
It's good, but you can't eat a lot of it. It's
You
good.
put the bottom in
It's
the
good cake. I can't eat a lot of it. Thank you, Kendrick. We're all about the love. I didn't know Ava didn't care for wearing pink. Well, they had a blue one there. I didn't like the blue one. I seen it. I don't know. Something about blue. Certain blue colored items don't look good. I want you to kind of wind down. Okay, Pete. Oh, you're all quiet. I'm like, did she like the cake or not?
Bro, if I just ate half the damn cake, why you gonna ask me
This cake
if I'm
is
okay?
good.
It's kind of like too good.
Oh, thank you, Kendrick. I don't know if y'all already read this or not, but he said, I'm going to hit the love button because this is Love Channel.
Yeah, no, I read it. I told him thank you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm reading it again.
Yes,
Where's the rest of the cake
again,
at?
again. In
Why
the
you
fridge.
worried about it? I want to know.
You want another piece?
Yeah, take home.
Yes, in the fridge. You can't leave the cake out though. This one, it's just one of those cakes that go in the fridge.
Yeah. This is really good, though.
I just want a piece.
And I would not have bought this because it's a white cake, but this is really good.
Yeah, it's good. That's what it's like.
I don't know what it is, but private select cakes, they every last one they stuff every private select thing I've gotten has been good. It has flavor to it. It has like it's always been very
That's
good.
really, really good. Ooh, this is.
Like that private select in that Boar's Head brand
Can you
is
give me
good.
another piece?
You didn't even eat that one.
I know. You better finish that mug. There's still more
I'm
cake.
saving it. I'm gonna eat both of them.
I ain't gonna get into, and you have to wait. I'm very full, and my stomach is at capacity.
You see how my family be doing this?
She said I'm full. My son's at capacity.
Barely.
Yo, this is not a 7 good eat.
Barely.
When you come here, something's gonna get to your capacity.
What? I'm being honest. I'm done for over here. I'm struggling. Not badly. I'm gonna go lay down on the couch and just let my stomach just rest. I overdid it.
You about to pray?
No, I want another.
You didn't eat that one though.
I know.
I'm not trying to finish it until I get another one.
This makes no sense.
It does for me.
No, it don't make no sense for nobody. Eat the rest of the one you got, and by the time if my stomach might
Jeez,
be
we never talk about this one. Okay.
You trying to rush me to get another piece
You
of
said
cake?
not
You
to.
still got more than half of that left.
Oh yeah, keys drunk. We know what you're talking about.
Did you see that little evil ass eye? Give me the cake, nigga. Give me another cake.
Oh, you guys know what's so good? Like the day after people make meatloaf, they do like meatloaf sandwiches. Those are so good.
I've never had that.
Really? Y'all never had meatloaf sandwich?
No.
I don't
That
think
kind of sound like that's gonna sound like
how
having a hamburger.
it is pretty much.
Yeah, that's how I'm kind of saying that.
So I think it'd be too heavy for you. But people who like meatloaf sandwiches. Have y'all ever had? I think I see a meatloaf soup. When I worked in the kitchen, all the leftovers they would put it into a soup. We would have a lot of leftover meatloaf, so what they would do is put it into a soup. That's what they do in restaurants. They use leftovers
And
for
it's sold
soup.
out.
Well, I think I was working at college at the time.
Hmm.
But yeah, they use the leftovers for the soup. And it's actually smart though. Because some people, Kiki, I'm surprised Kiki eating all that cake. Kiki don't eat that much.
No, Kiki, you like a little bird.
Yeah. You know what's so funny? I was watching, there's one channel, it's called AOQ, where he has the saying, like, don't feed the birds. And he plays, like, a little bird sound, and it's so funny. But yeah, I guess he talks all about, like, the 304s and all those people. Y'all know what 304 is?
Mm-mm.
Really?
No.
I heard the song, but I never
It's a hoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was an area code.
It's both. It's both.
Yeah.
But you know what? My people
Honestly, you know what?
are not really into the social media.
I
situation,
was
and that's a good thing.
I was so stupid to where like somebody was talking to from the jail and he was like, I need a 304. A bag chaser that's gonna hit the road, right?
What?
That's how the song goes. And it's somebody that I know from here. So I'm like, I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is
Okay, so
like,
someone explain to me, how do you get hoe out of 304?
It's the area code for I think Miami, right?
or
Oh!
something like that.
What somebody told me is like if you flip it around, it spells hoe. Is what somebody told me.
Somebody got a pen?
If anybody's in the chat, explain to us what 304. What it,
I need a
is it the area code?
I need a pen and piece of paper.
Somebody told me that.
No,
it
it
spells
does.
hoe.
If you flip it around, it probably it does. It
I'm
comes
going to
to
go give me a
hoe.
piece of paper and a pen.
And then right. So listen. So listen.
So,
I'm talking to him like we just cool people and shit like that. And he keeps saying this to me. And he's like, I need a 304. And then he blocks off my calls. Not my calls, but he blocks the numbers to where I can't contact him or he can't contact me.
you think I'm joking? I came back with my paper and a pencil. We gonna test this theory. Because now it don't make no sense.
That cake was too good, bro.
Okay.
I don't know.
Angela said type it out on your phone. But doesn't it spell hoe? And isn't the area code have something to do with it?
I want to say that's a Florida area code or something like that.
Yourself said, I promise to pray for your groceries for a year if you marry my son to get him out of my house.
We're good.
Wait, hold on now. You can pay for my groceries? I'm going to be eating lobsters and king crab and you're going to die? I'm not doing it.
So we went back to...
It really does spell hoe.
I might have to go up. I had to make sure. Okay.
I'm not dealing with nobody lying to me.
Oh, look.
Oh, yep. Because
All you gotta do words I got on the internet.
all you gotta do is extend that forward. We'll put a little line. You got HOE. Okay. Somebody was smart when they did that. I would have never guessed that.
Look, I want to play the song so bad, bro.
Don't give me no copyright in season 3, but not leave.
I want to play this. Look, the song is called... I haven't even listened to it in a long time, honestly. But no.
She was a fairy. Yes, she was a
fairy.
Oh, wait.
Bow, 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 bow.
She was a fairy.
What song is that? I ain't heard that song before.
Oh, my daddy. She got a fatty.
It's the one that my dad. Oops. That's what you get.
I just know that one part of that whole song. I don't know nothing else.
No.
I haven't heard that song.
I keep hearing it all over TikTok. And
I've been sending y'all videos. Y'all don't watch them? I'm like dad now.
My dad used to always send us videos. He drive us crazy. Now Kiki has taken his place.
I know.
Kiki enjoy it.
Yeah.
And Katisha. And Kim said, yeah, that's my area code. And there's a lot of beaches there with a lot of women there. Yeah, okay, so that the 304 spells the hoe. And it's the Miami area code. Okay. I never heard that term until I got on YouTube. And that's when I started hearing all this stuff. What's craziness?
I want a 304.
I'm glad that you guys are not tapped in with the YouTube and the internet. I'm glad. A lot of this stuff is very dumb.
I know.
Like, who's around like, how can I spell hoe with numbers?
You know what you should report on? Because there's some stuff I need to figure out I need to look some of the stuff up. I want to know more about the Remy and Papoose divorce.
Really?
Oh,
you know what? I am so tired of hearing about it, so I wasn't going to report on it. But do y'all want me to on this channel? Tori, you going to come out? Because Tori feels very passionate about the subject.
I do.
Yes.
So y'all want me to report on it?
Yes, let's go.
Okay, I got to get with y'all and see what... Because I was like, maybe the story is like too beaten down, so I wasn't going to talk about it.
No, it's not really beaten down. It's just more stuff. What I think I need to do is go back and really look at everything that has happened so I can give a full opinion instead of a half one. And then, because I want to know more about this. I need to figure out what's going on with the whole Diddy situation.
No, we ain't talking about
Bro, no, we're not. We're not. That's a whole. That's a
It's too
It got
nasty.
worse.
No.
I don't know if it got worse or it's worse from the beginning, but it's just a nasty
There's
story.
somebody
That
that
makes my
literally-
stomach turn.
There's somebody that literally went to the jail just to see him, and he looks literally like an old man, bro.
Yeah, he has like, because
Yeah.
they don't allow dye or beard. He can't dye his hair. And apparently Diddy was dyeing his hair. Because it's full of gray now.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like a lion kind of.
And I didn't even, I didn't even
Did
want
he
to
do
send
it?
you
But
that.
I haven't covered Diddy on
Look,
this channel 'cause
I
it's
didn't
nasty.
even want to send her that because I already know it's a lot.
Oh, he pulled R. Kelly? God.
Yeah,
What?
it's too nasty. Ugh.
It's very.
I can only listen to a little bit of it. I'm like, okay, I gotta do it's gross.
I need to, I want to know about the whole thing, because honestly, I feel like Diddy did a lot of stuff to those people.
But I can tell you guys some great channels that do report on Diddy. I've been watching the news. I've been watching the
Toya,
Drip
I think you
Show,
need to start
Teacher
watching
Tells, DJ
the
Academics.
Butt Buddy channels and then go
The
from
what?
there.
What?
Butt Buddy channels.
What is
the hell
that?
is that?
The people that report on that shit.
Butt buddies. Nigga.
What? I'm like, that's my name?
I know. Like, are you talking about a what you call it website?
Okay. Kendrick
Oh
said
my
Pat
God.
all day. Yeah, you know what? If you guys ever want me to report on anything time for tea, let me know. Like the story we're reporting on for tomorrow.
Diddy's definitely.
Joanne, which is always in the comment section, keeps telling me about the story. So I looked into it. We can definitely put Pappy and Remy on the roster. I was just gonna knock on top about something. This is so beat out.
You can't just put Pappin and Remy on the roster. You're gonna have to put Clarissa too.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, you're right about that.
Titi don't have to report on it.
No, I will, cause I see, cause like when I be thinking like, oh, this story already done with, cause I'm watching the YouTubers, but everybody doesn't watch the same YouTubers that I watch. Everybody doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So even though I feel like something is old, there may be someone who has no idea and who has never heard about it, like those inmates that escaped from New Orleans.
What's going on with that?
We're gonna do an update on that. I think tomorrow I have a plan.
Okay.
To do an update, y'all. There's been 7 people that are accused of being an accomplice. One of the dudes allegedly was already in jail, and he gave them towels to hop over the barbed wire fence. Remember, we were looking at the jail, and we were like, it's so easy. There is a barbed wire fence that they had to scale. And somebody in the jail gave them towels to scale that wall. And they had to run across the highway. So they had help along the way. These people's bonds are like 1.1 or 1 mil, 2.5. Like, they're not playing with these people that helped them.
That's crazy.
2.5 facing 5 years. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, they're facing 5 years?
Yeah, for helping, for aiding and abetting. But to get that high of a bond on a 5-year sentence is, to me, is like, what?
That's kind of stupid.
But they are not playing with anybody who helped. So far, there are 7 people that have been arrested. I believe that those 5 men are still on the loose, but I gotta check.
So, I want to, okay, so 7 people got arrested outside of,
one of them is already an inmate.
Already inmate?
And it was an inmate who helped them.
Right, and then the correctional facility people?
I think the rest of them are free, but we're going to break it down.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to make sure that the facts are correct.
See, they should have escaped, got some female clothes, some wig, makeup, waxed that stuff off their face, and went from there. Y'all would have got away.
And can you
honestly, y'all would have turned latrines.
Why
in
Pack all day? Brick when he said Diddy going down. Yeah, Diddy going down.
Yeah, Diddy's going down.
They finna throw Diddy under the jail.
He about to be
where? What?
Look, him and R. Kelly about to be,
Did y'all see when Kid Cudi pulled up to court smoking a cigarette? He used to date Cassie back in the day. and he was testifying to Diddy allegedly blowing up his car.
Wow.
But he came to court smoking a cigarette with a black leather jacket on. I was like, well, you know this is federal court, right? But they said that Kid Cudi's testimony was so great that Diddy went down. Because they didn't really believe Cassie at first. But when Kid Cudi came through, they said, yeah, he going down. And they were saying that Kid Cudi kind of had like, it sounded like he was kind of angry with Diddy for even trying him like that.
Yeah.
And Kid Cudi, I don't know, like, with his sexuality, I don't know what he's got going on, but I gotta admit, Kid Cudi was looking good that day in court. He pulled it up looking good, okay, that day.
I mean,
Now, when he got the dresses on, I don't agree with that.
Whoa.
Kid Cudi has some pictures where he was wearing dresses and he was with a boy. I don't know what year that was, what was going on, but when he came to court, he was like a
Was
dude.
he doing like the stuff for what people do in Middle Eastern? Cause
No, it was like a dress. You have your phone, pull it up. Kid Cudi in a dress. It was like a white bride. It was weird. It was very weird. I don't know, but I do think
boy dressed like that.
Toy, it was a girl dress. It was like a dress you would wear to like if you were a bridesmaid or something.
That's weird.
Yeah, Toy's trying to make excuses for Kid Cudi. Nah,
I'm not making a question. Just questioning anything.
You already seen it? I don't know what that was about, but when he came to court, he did look good. I think this music industry, allegedly, I think he'd be doing something to people.
Oh, I guess he's
What year is that? I didn't even know about it until recently.
Honestly, I don't even care what year it's about because honestly, if you're doing that, bro, come on. What?
And somebody said, dang, everybody Cassie dates is kind of zesty. I was like, dang.
Kind of what?
Zesty.
gay.
Zesty.
No.
Because Diddy, Kid Cudi. But do y'all think that Cassie's husband is going to stay with her after he heard all this stuff?
Know,
Who's her husband?
This, white dude. Let's keep his phone. This white dude. I don't know. I don't remember
I'll
his
show
name.
you the dress.
Oh, I've seen it before.
Yeah.
I said, what the hell?
A lot of guys are.
I've never seen her husband before though.
Like this white. Apparently, he used to be the trainer for Diddy, or he was hired by Diddy to help train Cass. He's like personal trainer, and then she started cheating with the personal trainer, right? And at the same time, she was messing with Diddy, and then she ended up getting with the personal trainer. That's who she's married to now.
Let's get into this.
It's a whole bunch of mess.
Why do you think Cassie even came out with this whole? He finally did this to me. I'm probably.
Some people
telling
say
my
that her
story.
and her husband was down bad and they cooked up a scheme. I don't know.
I don't think it's that. I think a lot of people who go through traumatic issues like that, they become scared to talk. Bro, do you realize that Diddy literally killed?
Allegedly, Troy. You make some big allegations.
Allegedly,
You put
killed
no more
another.
on somebody.
I gotta get off the camera now.
Troy,
Y'all
you
don't
get
know
his
me.
But you have to think about it this way. So
Really?
Jaguar Wright, and Cat
I
Williams.
don't know what she's talking about.
They both made statements about Diddy doing all these things before, but a lot of people never believed them until this actually came out. Now people are listening to what has been said. A lot of people play Jaguar Wright. A lot of people play Jaguar Wright as like a person who's talking crazy, but they did the same thing to Cat Williams. And look, Cat Williams spoke about what's his name, and he went down.
And they were trying to warn Shannon.
Yeah.
Shannon didn't want to listen.
Yeah.
He liked what he liked. He wanted to date his way.
Oh my gosh.
So that's what he did.
So you have to,
$50 million later.
yeah, but sometimes, okay, you got to think about
Did
this.
he even get off?
It's still going on.
Yeah. A lot of those people who tell
He
the
was like
truth-
this.
You're stupid. But a lot of those people who do tell the truth about everything that's going on, what happens is people, they get played to be made out crazy.
Yeah.
But what happens is it takes out one person who says, you know what, I'm tired. I'm not gonna finna play with you no more. I'm coming out and telling the truth.
Yep.
Cassie got tired. And then if she'd been with him for so long, did he probably never really let her go? He probably
And honestly,
probably threatening her the whole time. You never like in order for this to come out and be made into a lawsuit,
Man.
he had to do something to incriminate himself so much that they said we're coming after him.
but where are the other
And
women?
then think
at?
about this.
Why am
Think
I?
about
No, where are the other women that were victimized? Because this sounds like a whole
They
ring.
probably, you know what's so
Right.
crazy?
Where are the other people that are
and
helped that need to be held
then
accountable?
think
He
about
didn't do all this by himself. Where's
Think
everybody
about
else at?
this.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh
exactly.
yeah, they're even going around.
Facts.
Get everywhere. Where's everybody else at? Bring them out now.
Roof them up, bro.
Yeah, where the women at that was abused and
Group them
trafficked?
up.
Where are the people that helped? This should be a
All
RICO
that.
with a whole bunch of people, in my
Facts.
opinion.
And then you know what you gotta think about too at the same time.
I'm supposed to leave that man alone. He's already in jail. I'm pretty sure a lot of people in jail think that. But go on to you.
Down, down, baby.
Think
down
about
by
this.
a roller coaster. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa puff. You going under the jail.
And then,
No.
I'm about to come out. Y'all will get exclusive. Come on, look.
I wonder. Think about
Hey,
what
Angela, I
the kids
agree.
is thinking.
Cassie's not innocent. I do think she had a hand to play in it. And
She
she
did.
probably
I think she
been
did
on
too.
the side
And
of the
I think-
RICO with Diddy. If she wouldn't have did what she did.
I would definitely believe Cassie had a hand to play with it because she even said it in some of her statements that I read, like, yeah, I knew he did this. I knew he was doing this. So
You knew
allowed
it. So here's the thing. You've been deported from him, right?
What?
And then you come back and you're like, he hurt me so bad.
But y'all gotta be careful with these women. Y'all think y'all know everything. They're plotting and planning. I'm telling y'all.
Plotting and planning.
That's all we do. Plotting and planning and thinking. Y'all just out here oblivious. But don't be. If someone says no,
I'm not saying that she's not telling the story.
what y'all laughing about?
And then at the end of the day, if a female says no, bro, leave them alone, bro.
I would be very surprised if they say Diddy, you're a free man and you're innocent. I would be very surprised.
I have not seen not one post about that.
Did y'all see all that baby oil?
Bitch. So I'm sorry.
I've never seen the picture.
Bro,
They took a picture of it?
It was like this whole.
that nigga had the Walmart storehouse in his apartment or in
You
his
know he was
mansion.
using that, but you
It was a convenience store of baby oil up in there. And he had different types of lube. It's like, bro, he had stilettos. I'm like, did he? You need to go down for this. This ain't right. You got sex with me. Allegedly.
But you know what's crazy? So the other women,
You know what? For the rest of our lives, we'll never look at baby oil the same. Go ahead, Toya.
I never seen the picture.
Bro, and you know I use it on my body. Jamie was like, you really gonna get some baby oil?
Really?
Yeah. You know what Jake told me one time? Don't get that. Don't let the Diddy do the diddler. I said,
What? He knows about it.
yeah. So my son is 12 years old and he knows about Diddy the diddler. He be like, Mom, he's like,
Digitally the diddler.
he's like, I don't want you to end up in jail with Diddy the diddler.
Man, these kids is watching that. But baby oil will never be the same. Never. be the same.
Nah, never. Never.
Right. We can't just use it for
Diddy, how
ourselves.
you gonna ruin baby oil for babies? Come on now. Nasty.
And why baby oil of all things? Get some KY jelly. Jeez, you could have had a whole You could have had a whole
He had the actual line. No, but
Whole
he
thing KY
he
jelly.
had a contract with Johnson & Johnson, and they were sending it straight to his house off the factory
What?
line.
They were?
No, I'm just saying. No, this is
Oh,
all
I thought
allegedly.
it was true.
What?
This is all allegedly, but I'm saying with the amount of baby oil he had, he wasn't going to the store and buying that.
Hell
Yeah,
He
no.
had to be ordering that from Johnson & Johnson.
No. You know what he was doing? You know how they come with the semi trucks and they drop a load off? That's all his baby oil. And then he was having his freak sections.
Oh man, and remember the Lord tried to say they bought it from Costco? Costco was like, we don't even sell this.
Yeah, exactly.
You can come get
I
this plate.
remember, yeah.
That plate waiting right for you. We can warm it up
You
for
know
you.
what's
They
real
said
with
we don't
Costco?
sell.
It's so funny to me when businesses issue statements because they be so funny.
E9
They
said,
said, don't put that on us.
okay. Kendrick said 99% of people don't beat Fed charges. That is very true. Because when you have Fed charges,
I agree with that.
That means they legit have something on you. There's no way you can't get out of that. You done. So that's why I said,
And
when that case got that big,
They
it's
use
because they have
cameras.
something on
They use cameras. They use drones. They use pictures.
Kitty, no,
they use
it's
all
whatever
that.
she had. She had to have something.
And when they raided it, when they
That's what I'm talking about.
raided
That's
his
what they
place
use.
too, that's when they found all the baby oil.
E19 said disease diddler. Yes, you're right.
But yeah, that story is so nasty. That's why I'm talking about that.
Is
later.
any
Like,
okay? Let's talk about. Is anybody supporting him?
I feel that for his kids. Because
And-
they're
yeah.
caught in the middle.
Yeah, and
That's their
yeah.
father, and he's.
But
being
see,
an-
here's the thing: do they know about it?
They was in court when that first started happening. I think when the nasty details started coming out, I don't think they've been to court. But I'm not for sure. I got to look more into this. But I'm like, when they were saying some of the details, like his kids shouldn't even be in the audience, and his girls are the same age as Cassie was at the time of all this stuff taking place.
His twins.
Yeah, they're 19, and that's
They're
another thing.
19, but she
When
was
you
19,
have
okay.
kids that age and you're doing all these heinous things, that's like saying like that could be your kid. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah,
That's why it's
Sick.
it is very sick.
But I would say this: there is not enough PR in the world where Diddy can really come back to this and get his image back. It's
Yes,
over.
Kendrick, it is crazy how baby oil is a weapon because it may now make no sense. Good story about baby oil free baby, but like you just have to rethink your
Man,
choices.
I had a
Come
real
on, put
baby
that
oil.
mess back.
Like, come on
No,
now.
I use it on my skin.
I like it. I use my baby oil. I put it on home first when I do lotion, but it's like, man, I never own more than one bottle now.
Yeah, no, I don't even have two. I just use.
Bro, that man had like cases and cases.
there a
Cassie
picture of
said,
it?
boatload.
yes, there's
Boatload.
pictures.
Boatload.
The pictures that came out the other day were from the raid. And he had stilettos, lingerie. I'm like, yeah, this man had an operation. He
You definitely have something going on.
Where's everybody else at in the Rico? That's all I'm saying. There
That's
needs to
what
be
I'm
Big
saying.
Deal. We need you to get about here too. All the security
Okay,
guards
so
that's talking now, y'all need to be on trial.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
they probably are coming
Everybody.
after them, but see,
Everybody needs to be
Everything-
going down.
But
At the same time.
listen, but
Exactly.
everything in the case is probably not going to be put out to the public until later. Like, and there probably are more victims coming out, but they probably say, "Hey, I don't want to be out in public view, in the public
Man,
eye."
fuck that.
Kiki, be quiet. Let me talk.
They didn't put all
But
these
they
people
probably-
out in public. No,
yeah, but see,
no,
listen what I'm saying.
No.
Because they might feel embarrassed.
No.
I'm talking about the victims.
But look, my thing
They
is
might
this.
feel embarrassed. They
You
might
should
try to
feel
get
embarrassed
The
if you-
victims are the celebrities, nigga.
You should feel embarrassed.
They're
if
not
you were
all
friends.
celebrities. That's what I'm saying.
No, we're talking not necessarily the victims, but the aggressors. Like
Oh
the
yeah, the
people
aggressors need to get
that
caught.
were
That's what I'm saying.
helping with these women and facilitate all this baby oil trafficking. They need where are the people at? Who was ordering all this baby oil? Where are those people at? You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
And then
I'm
you gotta
I'm
think
not
about
saying
this.
that the victims they need to come out too, but the people that was helping get all these women to these places, arranging plane tickets, paying for hotels, getting warehouses, get securing mansions, and this was across state lines. That's where it gets tricky at.
And
No,
then-
I don't have that freaky thought in my mind to be using baby oil in no aggressive way.
Toya, it was out here.
I cannot sleep. You
Okay.
guys are loud.
Okay, go back in the room. We'll
Close
come
the
talk
door.
in a second. All right, y'all. We've been to Kiki.
Close.
What is the
Hey,
timestamp on that video? You see the time?
Come on, shit.
3.
Let's go.
303.
308.
Yeah, we've been up here for 3 hours talking. This is the season 3 finale. With the family. We had meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and peas, and we had a 4-layer white cake. We will see y'all tomorrow for time for tea, and we're gonna be bringing back season 4 sometime this week. We're not gonna take a long break because we only got a short summer. We got to get to it. We got to get to it. Kiki, do you have any final thoughts for the season?
If you guys got anything that you guys wanna, talk to us about, or anything or any questions and stuff like that, ask us. Or you can try to answer it.
Yes, you can always ask us, or if you have anything that you want us to cook, or anything that you want us to cover on Time for Tea, always leave a comment down below. Follow me on my social media platforms. I'm on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I also have a Facebook food group, Foodie Gang fan page.
And hit the like buttons on all of them. Subscribe. Tune in. Always watch us.
And then we also make children's content. Y'all saw Ava. Y'all met Ava. It is her channel, which is why we even started becoming YouTubers. We started making children's content first. And the family is on that channel. But then we started 907 Goodies where we cook and we talk. Me and Kiki always watch those channels where they would cook. They would like eat all those lavish foods. We always watch Food Network. And we always thought we wanted to travel the world and eat food. And we still want to. And Popo, that food, I'm going to warm it up. I'm going to take pieces of it. And then I'm going to wrap it up. And then it's going to get ate. Don't worry about it. Shout out to all the members. I want to do a special shout out to the gang, Casey and Blue. Y'all get a membership, join the channel. Get in here before we take off. We're almost at 6K. Y'all go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Toy, you got any final thoughts for the season?
Food gang.
Can y'all tell them where they can find y'all?
You can find me on TikTok. It's Miss Solistic. My YouTube name is Miss Solistic. My Facebook name is my Facebook name.
And what about you, Kiki? Where can they find you?
You can find me on Facebook at Keisha MF Cash.
What does it MF stand for? Keisha motherfucking cash. But she never got no money.
That part. What?
But she never got no money.
That's messed up.
No, but Kiki be getting to it. She be working hard. And do you have any other social media platforms? You have TikTok? I'm surprised. Instagram?
I have an Instagram, but my Instagram is Mind Your Business Skirt.
For real?
I'm so serious.
Yeah. He said, "Mind your business, skirt." That's funny. Really?
Yes.
That's funny.
You want to see it?
Yeah, I didn't know you had Instagram to call that. Mind your business, skirt. That's the name of your YouTube channel. Mind your business, skirt. Yeah.
Go to the account thing, you'll see it.
You said, "Mind your business, skirt." What made you come up with that name? Oh, I see it. That's funny. You see it up there? That is hilarious. But thank you guys all so much. We'll see y'all in season 4. We'll see y'all tomorrow for Time for Tea. The sisters are going to be joining the panel throughout the week. We got a lot of hot topics we're going to get into. We're going to get into the Mexican TikToker. We're going to do an inmate update. The escape inmate update.
I want to say,
We're going to do an update on that. And we're going to talk about a lot of stuff.
Bro,
We're going to talk about Papoose and Ramika Toya requested it. So we're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
I don't really care for Clarissa part, but I just want to know about the main.
But Clarissa's a part of the story.
She is a part of the story. And then I was seeing these videos where she was saying that she was like saying like Me and Pop are happy. Just leave us alone. We're gonna have a baby. We're gonna have a family. If you want to be invited to the barbecues, you can come.
Okay, so we're gonna get into all that later on in the week for Time for Tea. But thank you guys for rocking with us for season 3. Leave a comment down below. Let us know if you like meatloaf or if you want us to cover a certain subject. All right, we out.
Gang, gang!
Gang, 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 gang,
gang, gang.
Gang, gang.